Tonight on Game Night, Candice, Nikki, Lincoln, and myself, Dave, are going to play Paladins of the West Kingdom, a game for 1 to 4 players, published by Renegade Game Studios and Garfield Games, and designed by Shem, Phillips and S.J. Macdonald. I'm sorry, I'm from the East Kingdom, so I had to look. So why don't you join us, won't you?
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Lincoln.
Will you teach us Paladins of the West Kingdom?
I will. Paladins of the West Kingdom looks like a lot, doesn't it?
It does.
There's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of the same stuff. So you will see as I explain the rules that like, oh, okay, that's kind of like that and that's kind of like that. But basically, we are going to use these characters. These I think these are like monks and clerics and fighters and we're going to take these meeples basically and use them on our boards to get actions and try to build engines and recruit townsfolk and convert outsiders or maybe fight them. We're basically trying to do all these things over 7 rounds to have the most points by the end of the game. All right. Because, of course, the game is Paladins of the Western Kingdom, we have these Paladins, all right? We each have the same deck. We have the same 12 cards, okay? And at the beginning of every round, we are going to first turn over cards here, right? In round 1, we're going to turn this over, all right? And, okay, these 3 red back cards, these are the king's orders, all right? And they're all going to look like this in the sense that the king would like 5 of these by the end of the game, and he will reward you 4 victory points. All right? This will be worth 6 victory points, and this will be worth 8.
Okay.
It's worth more points because we don't know what this is yet.
Okay.
Okay? But it will be 5 of the things that I haven't described yet, but I'll get to it. All right? When we get to round 3, we will flip both of these cards. And then for the rest of the rounds, we will flip these cards. These are called King's Favors, all right? And what they're going to be, I have like, here's one that we didn't use. They're going to be additional spaces you can place workers.
Okay.
So in this particular case, if you place a purple worker here, all right, you
Also
will...
known as a perker.
Right.
Perker.
You will gain influence on these tracks, which I have not explained. All right, so that's... And I'm going to explain the King's Favor cards as they come up. There are 10, and we put out 5, so 5 will not be seen. And same thing for here. There are, I think, 5 of these, and we put out 6 of these, and we put out 3.
Okay.
All right. Additionally, at the start of every round, all right, from our Paladin deck, we're going to take 3 of these Paladin cards, and we're going to look at them. We're going to pick one that we want to use this round, and we're going to put it face down here. We're going to pick another one, and we're going to put it back on top of our deck, which means we'll draw it again next turn. And then the third one goes on the bottom of your deck. All right? You have a 12-card deck, and I believe the math works out that you will likely see this card again, but you're not going to see any others after that. So everything you discard, I think, from turn 2, or at the very least turn 3 forward, are Paladins you'll never see again. All right?
Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's our first time through, and we're just going to figure it out. All right? Once we do that, we will put out 5... Well, this will actually happen before we just pick our Paladins. We're going to put out these 5 taverns, which is number of players plus 1.
Are they in Tiefenthal?
Yeah.
All right?
Tiefenthal?
And what's basically going to happen is we're going to flip over our Paladin, and then in player order, in this case, Candice is the start player, in player order, she's going to pick one of these taverns and take those 4 characters, those 4 pieces, then me, then Nikki, then Lincoln, and then the one that doesn't get used, they'll all basically go away. So you'll pick one, it'll go away, it'll basically be discarded. The rules say to do this, and then in the cleanup phase to remove it, but there's no reason not to just, in my opinion, remove it right away. All right? And then we'll do that every round. So your Paladin will always have on it 2 characters as well, right? These little 2... And you will collect those as well. So between your Paladin and the Tavern, you're always going to gain 6 of these to spend. And for the sake of argument, my Paladin has a...
Red and a white?
Yeah. And let's say I took this one and I got 2 greens, I don't know.
Blue and a red?
Yeah. So let's say I had these to spend on my turn. All right? Now, starting from the start player, we're going to take our turns. On your turn, you take one action or you pass. If you pass, you're done. You don't come back in. So once you pass, you're not taking any more actions. And an action, as you might suspect, is putting stuff on these little worker placement spaces on your board and getting stuff for it. So let's start from the beginning and talk about these spaces. So let's talk about the things you can do on the board, all right? I'm going to skip develop for now, and I'm going to go to hunt, all right? We start the game with 3 coins and 1 provision. This is a provision.
Hey, look, I've got a fountain for those 3 coins.
Don't worry, your paladin will... Oh, no.
I need a provision then.
Wait.
I don't have
Oh,
a
you
provision.
have... That's right. You have a different...
Yeah.
We all have a different thing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have the fountain. So the 3 coins go to me.
Hey, and by complete accident, I think I actually matched my background paladin to my...
Well, we all have the same card, right? But
Right,
mine might have...
turn it over.
Yeah, let me see what I got. Oh, maybe you're right.
Do you have the fountain on the back?
Yeah, it does. It is the background is the correct background for my...
Wow.
Oh,
Well, that was
Mine
completely
is
random.
Nope, we have to
Nope.
switch, Nikki.
okay.
I like that you have the switch. Okay, so I'm going back
There
to
we
this. So we all
Blue
start
sky.
with 3 coins and a provision. One of the ways you can get more provisions is by hunting.
Right.
Okay? When you hunt, you are going to place either 1 or 2 of your pieces there. All right? The first piece, and you always fill up from the leftmost side. The first piece can be any color you want. It can be, and that will get you a provision. The second piece, if you want to place a second piece, must be green and will get you 2 more provisions. So this move will get me 3 provisions.
Nice.
All right? When you take this hunt action, you are not ever taking it again. So if I put a meeple here, on my next turn, I cannot place here. When you place in the hunt, you must decide then and there, are you doing 1 or 2?
For the entire game?
No, for that
round?
for that turn,
Okay.
basically, right? For that round, because there's a way these can clear, but once these are in there, they're just there. Okay. So that's what hunt does. Trade works the same way, but with coins. If you decide to place just 1, you get a coin. If you decide instead to place 2, you get 3 coins, but this one has to be blue.
Okay.
And if you have a fountain, you can do the fountain joke. All right. All right. Recruit is what these townspeople cards are for.
Ah.
So, again, it works the same way as hunt and trade. You decide when you take the recruit action on whether you are placing 1 or 2. So, if you place just a single, you're going to take this sort of discard action, and you'll see at the top right corner of each of those cards, that shows you what you get for discarding that card. So I'm going to go here, and if I discard this missionary, I will immediately get a green and a white.
Right.
Okay? And that's my turn. If instead I decide to play 2, one of which must be red, then I recruit the missionary instead, in which case, will you hand me that card,
You
please?
got it.
This card will then stay in front of me for the rest of the game and will give me 2 things. One, it might have an immediate effect. This one has an immediate effect. It allows me to discard a suspicion card, a card that I have not explained, nor do I have, so this would do me no good. But this will also give me this permanent bonus for the rest of the game, which is, and I haven't explained this, but every time I take the convert action, I will get a coin. All right?
Nice.
Some of them have immediate, some of them do not. This one, for example, comes with provision.
Hey, Abbott.
Hey, Abbott, and every time
Hey.
you take the absolve action, you get a provision.
Okay.
All right? I'll explain all those powers when I explain most of the rest of the game. But that is the recruit action, okay? I'm going to come back to pray. The conspire action takes any meeple you want, and it gets you a criminal.
Wow.
You put a thing there, and you get a criminal. Criminals are the purple ones. They are wild and can be any color you want them to be.
That's
but
pretty smooth.
they are criminals. So if you take a criminal, you also draw a suspicion onto yourself.
Sure.
And you draw a suspicion card, all right? When you take a suspicion card, you turn it over. It will have either 0, 1, or 2 coins on it. So you might get some coins. That's coins you receive. Most of them are blank, all right? And you're going to keep your suspicion card here. And the suspicion cards will come into play when an Inquisition takes place, which I will explain later.
Okay.
Okay.
But that gets you the wild purple. Okay? All right. I'm going to come back to these two. Everything over here essentially works the same way. Each of these actions need 3 meeples, 2 of which are specific colors. So this Fortify, for example, needs a blue and a green. This middle one is any color you want it to be. And when you do that, you will take that action. Okay? The commission action is how you send your monks out into the world. All right? And to take this commission action, you will need I'll use my wild purple because I don't have a black. I'm now doing this to take commission action. I take the leftmost monk from my board. You will see that to do that costs me a provision, so I'll have to be able to spend a provision to lift him up off the board. All right? And then I'm going to send him out into the world. This is the world right here. Okay? Now I'm going to place him on I'm going to place him on one of these squares, and I'm going to get the benefit of that square. Okay? Where I place him, however, is going to be dependent on his faith. Faith is the black shield that we all have here on this track, off to the side.
We gotta have it.
gotta
right?
I have it? That's fine. That's totally fine.
I knew I saw you giggling. I'm like, I know that's what
Waiting
Lincoln
for
is thinking.
This is faith, this is strength, this is influence, and they all start at 0 on our track. Okay? So in order to place this out into the world, all right, we're going to look at these numbers here. All right? These numbers do double duty. They show you the faith requirements for each of these areas. They also show you the faith and strength requirements for the cards below. Okay? So 0 faith for me to place here. So as long as I had these 3 pawns and I had a provision, I would take the leftmost guy and I could place him here. So I could cover any one of these spaces and get the reward for that. This would get me one of these immediately.
Get rid of that.
This would allow me to get rid of my suspicion card. This would get me 2 coins, and this would allow me to recruit someone up here for free.
Is this a white worker or an any worker?
No. That is white.
It is a white worker.
Yes.
Okay.
The only any workers are the ones on your board. They're outlines. They're not.
It
All right?
does kind of look outliney, but
It
Yeah.
does.
And if I had at least 2 faith, let's say I had 3, then I could be in this area because this area requires 2. I have 3, which is enough, but not enough to get to the 4 area, right? And you're going to need that potentially if these start to get covered by pieces as well, right? Once these are covered, that just stays there permanently for the rest of the game. So that's gone for the rest of the game once you place something there.
And it's a requirement. You're not spending the faith.
No, you are not
just
spending.
gotta have
You
faith.
just gotta have faith.
gotta
Now,
have faith. Or none if you start here.
excellent. So let's say for the sake of argument that instead of this paladin, I chose this guy. I would have started with 2 green as well. This is also temporary boost on these. So with this paladin, I don't move this marker, I leave it at 3, but I technically have 5 faith for this turn.
Nice.
Okay.
And that would allow me to go up to this area if I wanted to, the 4 area on the board, and
Cool.
take the various actions in there. When you pull the guy up, you'll see that you reveal a blue influence, so you gain 1.
Oh.
Okay? That's how you gain it. Every time you see those shields is when you're going to gain those things.
Okay.
All right?
Banners.
And the color coding on the names of the abilities shows you this. So, for example, in order to do commission uses faith to advance on where you need it to do, and it rewards you in influence. And they all work that way. Fortify is going to have a influence requirement, and when you take a fortify action, you will get strength. Okay?
Got it.
And since I said that, let's go to it. So fortify action is 3 meeples there, and this is how you build walls. So for a fortified action, I'm going to build my first wall. Walls are built left to right from the first empty space. And you'll see that to build this wall, I need to spend a provision, and I need to have at least 0 influence, which at the beginning of the game I will. And when I do that, I just take whatever the top wall card is, and I flip it over, and I place it here. And you will see that this wall card will give me 1 red bump. They'll all have a red bump on them. They might have more than one, but they'll all have one. And in this case, I get something else, which is I can either, I haven't explained this symbol yet because we haven't gotten to it, but I can either flip over, I can pay off a debt, or I can take 2 coins. Okay?
Nice.
All right. My next wall will require at least 1 influence and still a provision. And then they get more expensive provision-wise and influence-wise. So that's fortify. All right. Garrison.
Keeler.
Garrison is pretty much the same as commission, except instead of sending out monks, you are sending out your little garrison-y things. And those also get placed on a space on the board. And those get placed according to, so again, it costs you provision to pull the first 3, 2 for the next, 3 for those. And you're going now according to these numbers on the board as to where you can legally place this or not. So you'll note there is no 0 for this one. You'll need to have at least 1 strength before you can do that. But that could be on your paladin card for that turn, right?
Interesting.
All right? That works the same way. Absolve is essentially the same thing, except with these little jugs down here. The first one costs you a coin. The next costs 2, and the others cost 3. And you must have this in influence. So in order to place the first one, 0, minimum of 1, minimum of 3, minimum of 5 on your track over here. And sort of like spaces that you cover on the board, when you do that, you pay the coin and you move it over here. And you get whatever you cover, plus you can throw away a suspicion card. So that will always happen. Okay? This is an influence, right?
Right.
In faith. That's what that is. And then I've sort of explained most of these others. This one at the bottom here is 2 provisions. Flip over a debt, which I haven't got to. I have not got to this symbol yet. That's this pray action. I'm going to come to it eventually. All right. Attack and convert are the 2 actions that deal with these cards. Like the recruitment townsfolk cards, you can do the cards in one of 2 ways, which is to say the top right corner or the bottom part, depending on which of the 2 actions you do. All right? If you attack, so attack needs a green plus anything plus a red. And when you attack, you are going to look at your strength relative to the strength necessary to attack that card. The difference with this action is that you are allowed to also pay coins if you want to up your attack number by 2. You don't move the flag.
Right.
You
It
just
just bolsters it temporarily.
basically
And it costs you.
every coin gets you to the next level because these are all a difference of 2 between them, right? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. When you attack, let's say I get up to 9. I'm going to attack this guy for 9. So here's what I would get. I would get whatever's on the top right. So I would get a influence bump, and I would get 2 coins. And then I'm going to take this card, I'm going to put it face down over here and collect it. All right? Because it might be worth points for me on the end of the game based on if I, instead of attack, convert. You are now using faith to convert them, so now you're using the faith number on the cards. And if I had, say, up to 6 faith, I could convert this guy. I now turn him from being a bad guy to a good guy, and he lives peacefully with me like this. And 2 things happen. The first is he might have an immediate reward. In fact, they will all have at least 1 red bump, because convert needs faith, but will always reward you with red when you use it. So in this case, he'll have 2 red bumps. And then I put him here, and now I have, just for me only, a special victory point endgame condition, which is I'm going to get a victory point for every card that I have attacked that has that symbol on it, which is right there. So if I did attack this guy, he'd be worth a point for me now at the end of the game.
Nice.
And if I converted him, that would be worth, the mercenary is worth 1 point plus 1 point for every other mercenary that you also have. So he's automatically worth a point, and if you get another mercenary, Now that mercenary is worth 2, but so is the other one, right? All right. And I will explain all of these when I'll do them all now. And I'll explain them as they come up, but they're all kind of in the same flavors. So the cards have 3 different symbols on them, and of course I didn't manage to get them all. This sort of blue cross and this yellow plus anchor round is the anchor part, and then this little green moon
It's another
symbol.
cross.
Yeah.
It's another type of
Yeah, I'm sure they all
cross.
are, right?
Yeah.
All right, so there's ones for all 3 of those types. For every 2 of these that you have moved over, you'll get a point. And this is 1 victory point for every 4 faith you have. So if I had 7, that would be worth 1 point for me. And if I managed to get this to 8, that would be worth 2 points for me.
Okay.
Okay? So that's what those do. Okay. Pray.
Just to make it today.
Yeah,
Pray needs a monk.
thinking it.
Pray needs
That's
a
why
monk.
we pray. I was thinking it.
A monk or a wild purple.
Okay.
And this is not going to be an action that we'll probably use early in the game, but when you go here, you spend 2 coins, and you may clear one of your spaces out. So in this case, I'm going to clear out this convert. These all go back. But this is now available to me to use again this turn if I have the 3 meeples to place
Sure.
there.
Okay.
Because you're only ever doing these once per round. Once you
Yeah.
place meeples on the board, they don't clear out till the round is over.
Or till you pray.
But a prey action will allow you to do that. Additionally, there are, of course, these prey actions on the board, and those, if you can cover them, do not cost the 2 coins and still give you that action. So you don't have to spend the guy, and there might be a King's Favor as well that has that action. Okay? So that's what the prey does. Develop. Let me come back to develop now that you sort of understand part of the game. So, develop is expensive. It costs 4 coins and 2 guys, but any 2 guys. But if you do that and pay 4 coins, you're going to take your first little development hut, and anytime you uncover something, like I'm uncovering this, I get blue influence. I'm uncovering this, I get faith influence. This is going to get me a white meeple, and you're going to take this and put it over here on any space that has a dotted square, a dashed dotted square. Ideally, you're going to probably put it on the colored one because that is now permanently filled.
Oh, cool.
So from now on, to do a commission, I only need 2 meeples.
Nice.
One which can be any color I want, and the other has to be black. And I can do that again if I want to. You'll note you can never cover the 3rd one.
Always got to pay something.
Correct. But you have 8 of those at your disposal to move over. And again, those are always the same. They just cost 2 meeples and 4 coins.
Cool.
And I don't think there might be another way to do that somewhere in here if one of these cards comes up, but I don't know. When you take coins in this game, all right, you'll see, here you're getting coins, here you are spending coins, but here if you attack this guy, you'll get a blue influence, and you'll get 2 coins. But you see how these are red?
Yeah, so just looking at it. 'Cause-
Okay, these are tax coins, and they come from here. All other coins gained or paid go to the bank.
Okay.
All right, so we don't put money here. We just take it from here. When this runs out, all right, we immediately have an inquisition. All right.
What a show.
If there are not enough coins to take when you need to take coins from there, you take whatever's there and the rest from the bank. So you complete that action.
You do get it.
You do get it, and then the inquisition happens. When an inquisition happens, we look to see which player or players have the most suspicion cards. Okay? Ties
We can't go on.
Ties are friendly in an unfriendly way, of course. You don't want to have the most. If you have the most, then you take a debt, and then you lose half of your suspicion cards rounded down. So if I had 1 card, I would still have it.
Ah,
Okay?
Okay.
A debt is -3 points at the end of the game. That's what this indicates. But there are 2 ways you can get rid of that. that's this card flippy thing here, this little card flip icon. That is basically turn over debt. Hey, and when you turn over debt, now it's a victory point.
Oh.
Nice.
All right? It went from -3 to +1. Or there are ways, there's one. This is remove a debt, in which case you just discard it.
No points.
So you don't get the point from flipping it,
Okay.
but you no longer have the -3.
Okay.
All right? I think that's all the cards and the actions and explain and stuff. And obviously, at the end of when all of us have passed, that's the end of the round. You don't have to use all of your workers. You are allowed to carry 3 over into the next turn, up to 3. Okay? Anything more than that, you will have to discard them. And then at the end of the phase, we will get rid of our paladin, right? That will basically go out because we're only going to use each of them once. You're only going to use 7 of them, basically, for the game. If the furthest leftmost card is still here, we will throw it away. If the furthest rightmost card is still here, we will throw that away. So let's say someone recruited this card. In this case, we don't throw anything away because there's nothing here. But if these were gone at the end of the round, hey, the furthest leftmost card is still here, so we're also going to get rid of that. Then everything will slide down, and we'll fill in. Same thing from above. So these don't fill in until the end of the round.
Okay.
All right? We will pass the start player marker. We will turn over the next card here. We will put out 5 more taverns. We will all look at our paladins and pick them again. And then I think that's everything. Are there any questions?
Yes.
Thank
Can you
God.
refresh me on what this means?
Yes.
I was gonna
let me
ask that.
let me refresh.
Now that
Actually,
we're-
Yeah.
I'm going to refresh you on what everything means because we also have to do a first player special round setup thing.
Okay.
This means at the end of the game, if you have attacked 5
Okay,
of
attack.
these people, the king will give you 4 points for that.
Gotcha.
Okay? You don't have to do that at all. Oh, hey, let me talk about the endgame scoring. So your endgame scoring is going to be as follows. You're going to score all 3 of these markers individually based on where they are on your track. The scoring, as you can see, is on the side. So that will get me 16 for that, and 11 for that, and 6 for this, because I didn't reach it to here. All right? You're going to get points if you reach these spaces and they're empty. That is scoring me nothing for garrisons, but that will score me 1 point. Okay? Ditto on these other over here. All right? Ditto on the walls. The walls themselves may have victory points on them, but if you can reach this wall building space, that's a point. That's 3 and that's 6. Okay? You will get any victory points that are weird special endgame points that you collected, right?
Yeah.
You will either lose or gain points based on whether you have debts and whether they're flipped over or not. And then you will get any set of 3 mixy-matchy, 2 coins and a provision. That's worth a point.
Okay.
And that is your final score.
When does the end game trigger?
We play 7 rounds
That's it.
at the end of the 7th round. All right, so first round is special, and it works like this. Candice is a start player. So starting with Lincoln and going backwards, we're all going to take one of these for free. We're going to start with recruit. We're recruiting them, which is to say we're getting the bottom part and also the immediate action if it has one. So if you were to take that one, Lincoln, you would get a provision instantly, and then you would, for the rest of the game, gain a provision every time you took the absolve action. So this gets you a white meeple every time you convert. The acolyte, every time you send one of these guys out, that gets you a meeple. I've already explained that one. The peddler, okay, the peddler, I didn't say, but when this empties, of course, we fill it back up. With 4 players, we put 8 coins in it. Okay, so the peddler is a power that happens when an Inquisition is triggered. If you have the peddler in front of you and you have 2 or more suspicion cards, you immediately get 2 coins, all right? There are other cards that allow you to ditch these cards before an Inquisition. And if you have both of them, you may activate them in any order you want. So you can activate the peddler and you have 2 cards and you can get the 2 coins. Then you can activate your other card that maybe gets rid of one of your suspicion cards.
Oh,
all right?
cool.
So that's what that does. And then the missionary is every time you convert, it's the same as that, except instead of getting a thing, you get, notice, a red coin from here.
Taxes.
Yep.
Yeah. And what was the deal in the corners here?
That doesn't matter because we are recruiting. That is only if you are discarding the card.
Okay.
Right now we are recruiting, which is say you're going to take one and permanently put it in front of you and you will have that power for the rest of the game.
Okay.
And you don't have to pay for it. So you can take the most expensive one if you want. These will fill in before we start.
Okay.
No pressure.
Yeah, I don't really. I'm just checking it out. I mean, this is kind of interesting. You can have some.
Make money off your suspicions.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, speaking of which,
What's your suspicion?
you
You probably
give
put
that,
one in.
Yep.
give that a quick shuffle.
Sure.
Same thing for here.
I guess I'll take the Abbott.
That makes sense. With an
I
instant.
was eyeballing him.
Here, it comes in instant provision.
Right, and then I.
Nope. You don't
when
do
I
anything.
that-
Yeah,
Okay.
when-
If and when you ever do that action,
No,
and you never have to, but you will get a provision when you do that.
And those go there, or do they tuck under here?
These tuck under there. These just go off to the side.
Okay.
This is a game that needs a gigantic table.
Yes.
All right, Nikki.
Yes. Well, that's conversion. Yes.
Yes.
We'll try it.
Okay. I'll take the next one, the Acolyte.
And I'll take the other conversion one.
Okay. So this guy slides down.
Yeah.
These all fill in, please.
Oh, your acolyte didn't have a coin?
They're different. It's the
I
the
see.
acolytes will all give you a reward for the same action. In this case, sending a guy out.
Right.
So if I plan on doubling down on that power, then I would love to get that guy, right? Because he would get me a coin and a meeple every time I did that.
Nice.
Did anything new come up? Pretty much
Well,
no.
Whatever.
That's if you ever do a garrison action,
okay.
you get that thing.
The fortify action.
And if you do a fortify action, you get that thing.
Pretty straightforward now.
All right, so take the top 3 cards from your Paladin deck. And remember, you're choosing this for 3 reasons. Oh, we didn't talk about this, but we'll do it when we do it. You'll see at the bottom of your Paladin, they also have special powers to them, right? So, like this guy, I'll just show it because it's one in my hand. Like this guy, if I do converting, it doesn't cost me any silver, which is to say, if I were to convert one of these guys, right, and tuck him under, right,
Right.
the first guy I tuck under is free.
Free.
Right.
But the second guy I tuck under cost me silver in order to do it, right? So this paladin would save me that. So that would not necessarily be a good first round choice if I planned on doing conversion.
Because it will be gone.
Because the first one is free. You're going to
Right.
want this one. It's going to cost you something. So, for example, you took a convert action. If you plan on doing this, this might be the one you put back on top so you can see it again.
Right.
Remember, even if it's back on top, you can still put it back on top again. You can kind of hold it in your hand that way.
Right.
Does that make sense?
What does fortifying do for us? Besides
Fortify
the bonus?
builds a wall.
Right. Does it have any other effect?
Yes, Fortify will raise your red. I'm at 0, by the way, on all of these. Fortifying will raise your strength on your track here. The walls also have potential rewards on them.
Okay.
And one of these 2 cards might be, hey, if you have 5 walls at the end of the game, we'll get you some points.
Okay.
But we don't know what these are yet.
Right.
Basically, these cards are going to be, one of them is already this, right? 5, attack 5 guys. They're going to be these 6 things. Attack 5 guys, or convert 5 guys, or absolve 5 of these, or send 5 of these guys out, or build 5 walls, or send 5 garrisons. These are all just one of those cards,
Okay.
of those 6 things.
Do
We
they-
just don't know what they are yet.
Does it involve any burgers or fries?
All right, Candice.
Ready?
So, yep.
Flip first or
Yep.
grab?
Flip. What do you got?
Okay.
Which 2 do you get from this?
So I have Samson, developing cost 2 fewer silver. I get a green and white.
Green and
And then
white.
a temporary 2 influence and 2 strength.
So hers means that she can do the develop action. Hey, I don't have these. I don't have these either. Develop action for 2 less. Instead of 4, it costs her 2.
Yep.
All right? That'd be a nice one to start with.
Yeah.
All right. Which of these taverns do you want?
I'll try this one.
So what is it? Green, green, red, blue?
Yep.
Here you go.
You guys just discard this.
Yep. Put it over there. If we need to reshuffle, we will.
Okay.
Hey, Anzies, is that how you pronounce it? Fortifying costs no provisions, which is to say I don't have to pay these provision costs up here. And that comes with a blue and a green. And is there anything out there with black? Yes. I'm going to take this one. Black, black, green, red. Black, black, green, red. Done.
Okay. So mine is attacking earns 2 silver. And I
Okay.
get a green, red and a green.
Yep. And which of these do you want?
So I'm going to want to attack, right?
Well, you have a red and a green, right? He comes with a red and a
Yes,
green, so
right.
that helps.
Right.
So,
Well, I have this lady, so maybe I start doing that sort of thing. So I could take, ooh, it's not a good mix, but I'll take that.
okay, what is it?
2 blacks, a green,
Black,
and a
black.
blue.
Black, black, green, blue. Remember, you can always convert anything. You can always conspire with any color and turn it into a wild purple.
Okay,
Although it gets you suspicion.
I'll take your discard.
there you go.
All right, Lincoln.
Okay, I'm doing the otten. He's missing the cotton. Let's see.
What's
2
his
blue.
What's his ability?
Trading gains 2 additional silver.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not attacking, so.
You should
maybe
probably take the
recruit,
2
yeah.
red,
Yeah,
right? Just to
because
give
I
you
have
that.
2 blue.
Right.
And that's, we were getting rid of them, right?
Yeah, I'll
Yep.
just discard that.
Yep. Okay, one action at a time. Starting
Okay.
with you.
So I think I'm going to develop
Yep.
first.
Makes sense.
And I'll use a green and a white guy, and I'll spend 2.
Yep, because
And-
because of your paladin.
And now I put a greenhouse to block,
Yep, anywhere you want.
and I think it's gonna be
Yeah.
here,
Okay.
and then I get a white guy, right?
Yes.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. I am going to trade. So I'm going to do it with both, with a blue and a green. And that will get me 3 coins total. Done.
All right, so I'm attacking. So a green and a red here and here, and then I'll just put a black in there,
Okay?
and I attack.
Okay. So your red influence level is
3.
correct because you have a paladin. So you can either attack this guy or this guy.
Okay.
So the question is, do you want to bump up 2 in blue, or do you want blue, a coin, and a provision? Mm-hmm. And do you care about these? You don't really care about these
Not
symbols
yet,
right
no.
now. Okay.
I'll just do this first one. So what do I place there? I just take it?
Yep. You turn it face down, and that had 2 blue on it, so you go up 2 in blue.
Right.
Okay.
Well, garrison, red, and I guess a white. Well, I should judge and see what I might be needing. That's what it's going to be.
The whites are always spendable, right? You
Right.
have no white space on the board.
Right.
All right. So you are sending out a garrison, so you
Yep.
take your leftmost garrison, and
Does that cost me?
it costs you a provision to do.
Yeah.
What is your strength level right now?
Well, it's not
Yes,
strength. It's
temporary.
No. What is your? You're going out here
oh
with
yeah,
your
2.
garrison.
It's 2.
Okay, so you can only go in here,
Right.
which is at a 1. So you can get 2 coins. You don't need this one. You can get a white meeple, or you can instantly just recruit another card for free.
I'll probably just take another card.
Okay? Take one for free.
Gatekeeper. If I'm building,
The gatekeeper is every time you build a
Right,
wall
I get a
piece,
white
you get a meeple.
same idea there.
Sure.
Yeah, sort of.
It could make sense if you're going to keep garrisoning, right? And because you lifted a garrison, you go up 1 in your faith. And that is your turn.
I think I'm gonna do a garrison as well. And I will take... I'll use a green guy and a red guy.
Okay.
And then I also have a strength of 2.
So you can only go here.
I was gonna get a card for free.
Not anymore.
I don't have suspicion. I think I'm gonna take the money.
Okay. Take 2 coins from the bank.
And then I raise my faith to 1.
Yep. All right. I'm going to recruit by playing 2 of these. Can I have the other acolyte, please? Thank you. End of turn. Nikki.
I have a question.
Okay. I hopefully have an answer.
When does this come into effect?
Oh, hey, that's a very good question. So you attacked last turn.
Yes.
And you had that power.
Yes.
And you should have gotten 2 silver for that.
Okay.
There you
That's
go.
what I thought, and then I'm like, I guess I'm not understanding.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I missed that.
That
Nikki
is
should have
okay.
caught that.
Okay.
If you wanted to develop, okay, you are allowed to develop here. Even though there's a meeple there.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Do you
Yes.
get him back? Or
You do not get him back.
discard
He
it?
goes
Okay.
away. He goes away. But you are not blocked from developing that spot because you filled it already.
All right.
Okay?
But I'm going to do absolve, I guess. So that's a black. And I'll use the green here and this.
Okay?
Okay?
All right. So absolve. You need to have at least 0 influence. But you do have more than 0.
Because I knocked it.
Yep. So
Okay.
you go ahead and pull that first pot off.
All right.
And you cover anything you want over here and get it.
Okay. I don't have to worry about that anymore. So, well, I'll move up on the black.
The faith?
Faith.
And if you had a suspicion card, it would go away.
Okay.
But you do not.
All right.
End of turn. Lincoln.
Quick
Yes.
question. When you pray,
Yep.
do you get those workers back?
Nope.
You just free up
You
the
never,
space.
ever get
Yeah.
workers back.
Okay.
Anytime you take workers off your board, they are going away.
Wishful thinking.
Wishful praying.
Yeah, I guess you just keep using them to do the same.
Yeah. Game would go on forever. So you could trade for $3 if you wanted to have money next turn, depending on
Kind of probably should.
what you're going to do or not going to do. You could pass and carry all 3 of those over to the next round.
Yeah, but I would like to develop, and
Yep.
money's not coming. So I gain an additional 2 silver, so I get 5.
No, you get because your power.
Or excuse me, 4. Yeah.
No. That what you just did got you 3, so you were correct.
Oh, it is
5.
okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's your special power.
And then you
You
have
totally
plus
want to
2.
do that.
Right.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Nikki, did you pay the $1 when you did this?
Nope.
Don't you have to pay $1?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna do a fortify.
Okay.
So put these guys out here. I have a 2.
It doesn't matter because for the first wall, it just needs 0.
Oh,
These
yeah,
have
I
to go
just-
in order. It costs you provision.
Grab this.
Costs you provision.
Spend that.
Yep. And flip it up.
And I flip this,
And what do you get?
and I get to flip a debt or get 2 coins. I go up
Yep.
on the red.
Yep. And you can either flip a debt or get 2 coins.
2 coins because I don't have any debts yet.
All right.
Debt free.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna pass, so I'm out.
Well, I can't do anything as far as I can tell.
Okay.
Maybe I should conspire just to get it wild to give me some flexibility.
I like it. You get that. Take a suspicion. I mean, we're far away from Inquisition.
That's why I was.
Yeah.
Does it have
at
coins
this
on
point,
it?
yes,
Hey,
it does.
you get a coin.
Now we're not so far away.
Yeah.
Only one.
You're rich.
Hey, you know what you get if that happens? A debt.
Yeah.
Which
Could be
if
a
you,
victory point.
which you can turn into a point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's cool.
debt is not necessarily as bad as you think it is.
So I'll pass 2 because I don't have any more.
All right,
workers.
back to you, Lincoln.
Yeah.
Pass.
You're gonna save your purple, I assume.
Yeah, I don't.
I would save
nothing
it.
single. So.
Nope. You want to save it. Okay, so the end of that round. Technically, when I passed, even though we were still doing it, I didn't want to do it, but the rules actually suggest that when you pass, you just get rid of everything then,
Okay.
so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Oh, all right.
But at the end of the round, you're gonna clear your board, right? you're going to get rid of your paladin. We did take this card.
Yeah.
Let me start. So nothing is removed here,
Thanks.
but these will all slide down.
Do we just discard them over here or something?
Sure. We didn't take the peddler, so those will slide down and those will fill in.
Does this stay?
Yeah, forever.
Okay. Forever and ever.
All right. I am the new star player.
Congratulations.
And we flip this over. It's round 2.
Cool.
Hey, if you built a garrison, you're 1 ahead of the game. The king would like 5 of those. I guess technically it's like this. Draw your top 3 paladins. Oh, and I'll put 5 of these out. Ooh, there's purple in there.
Nice.
Where does this guy go?
Just in a discard pile somewhere.
Oh, he doesn't slip under.
No.
And I'm assuming you don't take a suspicion when you get a purple guy from that card?
If you take this with the purple guys in it, you take a suspicion. Anytime you
Okay.
gain a purple, you take
Pretty
a suspicion.
suspicious.
Okay, that's cool.
All right, I'm going to take that
So
one.
I think it's going to be you today.
Ugh, this putting the crown on the bottom. Well, they're all good, right? That's the thing. Like, I don't want to get rid of any of them.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're all good.
They'll do something.
Right.
Hold on a second.
I almost
it's
wish they
tough.
weren't all good. I almost wish the game would really... I mean, I guess I'm going to force myself into a direction at some point, but... All right, I picked Gruyere, the cheese paladin.
Really?
No.
Okay.
This is how I'm pronouncing it. Converting costs no silver. I get a black and a red. And I am going to take this one with the 2 blues and the 2 greens. Done.
Okay. I got Samson.
Samson Simpson.
Samson Simpson, yes. So I get a green and a white. And did you read your little special thing? Should I read
Oh,
my
I'm sorry.
little special thing?
Converting costs no silver.
Okay.
That's what my thing is.
Mine is developing costs 2 fewer silver. And then I'm going to take a card. Okay. Yes, I'll do that one.
Okay, go ahead and just take what you need to get.
2 black, and a white, and a blue.
All right.
I think I'm doing Samson Simpson as well.
Samson
Well,
Simpson.
Which I
we
think
have the
was
same deck.
What's your deck?
Yeah, that's what I did first.
Yeah. So I get a white and green, Dave, please.
Okay.
And I will take. Do I want black now? Kind of do. So I will go for that. And immediately get rid of it. Give me 2
2
black and 2 blue.
You got bruises?
I'm black and blue. I can show you one. It's green though.
And then I think I'll take this one. And I guess I'll.
2 red,
Could be
purple,
good.
and a white.
Yep.
All right, take a
And then
suspicion.
I'll take some suspicion.
2?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I know. That's exactly right.
Yay, but uh-oh. Okay. And then I'm Roland. So I get a red and a white, please. And then recruiting costs no silver.
There you go.
Thanks.
You are welcome.
Starting with you, Dave.
Starting with me. All right, I am going to commission that, and I don't know what color. I'm going to do this and regret it perhaps without thinking too hard about it. Oh,
Yep.
Got no faith?
I need more provisions. That's okay. I will spend a provision now. No, I have 3 faith from Gruyere the cheese paladin. That gets me blue, and that allows me to be somewhere in here. And I was gonna, no, I will. I'll recruit a card for free. I have to spend that. And I'm gonna triple down on the acolytes. But because I did that, I get a white meeple and a coin from the bank. And not this new one I just picked up, in case you were wondering. Ooh. And I did that, and I spent that, and I'm done. All right,
Okay.
Nikki.
I'm developing. That's going to cost me 2 fewer, so just 2.
Yep.
And I will place, I intend to do a lot of this.
Okay. And pulling that gets you a white meeple. And in case you didn't see, the green meeples come next on the things, and then eventually blue, red, and black into the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just that one? It looks like it.
Yeah. Yes, no, this is the only one that gets you meeples. These all just get you the influence as indicated
Gotcha.
after their name on the thing.
Okay. Green and a blue to develop. Cost me 2 fewer silver.
Nice.
Candice.
Yep.
I'm going to put that on Garrison. And I get a white meeple. Dave, or
Thank you.
thank you.
And that's it.
Thank you.
That is it. Thank
Hey, Vic.
Okay.
I was gonna give it to you.
I'm going to do my recruiting that costs no silver and grab a card and
Tell me when to stop.
Big bucks, no whammies.
I
Stop.
think I'm gonna go
With the Watchman?
Garrison.
Hey, guess what that immediately gets you? Oh, by the way, my acolyte.
Oh, sweet! I didn't even notice that.
Yep.
So I'm assuming we just discard these here.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. So when I garrison, I get a coin from
Yep.
the government.
Alrighty. I am going to absolve. And that cost me a coin. Bloop. Oh. And I just noticed, I don't think I took that immediate coin when I did my
No,
thing.
you didn't.
But just in case, you sure I didn't? Because I don't want to.
I think you only took the bonuses from
Okay.
the bottom of the card.
Thank you.
But if you win,
Yeah.
rewind.
And I'm going to cover.
Asterisk.
Yeah, totally. And I'm going to cover the faith. So I get a faith from there and a faith from there. And that takes me up to 2.
Oh.
Done.
Okay, I'm fortifying. Green, blue, white.
Okay.
Fortify, which is this.
Which is build a wall. Nope, that's a tavern.
I thought that was a wall.
Hang on, though. Hang on.
What
To
hap-
build it, you need to have 0 in influence, and you must pay a provision.
Provision.
Got it.
Now you may build that wall.
Okay.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you, sir. Something special. Okay, I can flip a card or gain coins. I do
coins.
gain one of these.
Yep. And you're going to get 2 coins because you don't have a debt to turn
Debt.
over.
That
Yep.
was a debt.
I bet we all wish we had a debt now.
Sure.
I think I screwed up.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized I did not pay my provision when
When
I
garrison.
did my garrison. Because I spent the provision when I built my wall. I did the fortify, and we only started with 1, and I didn't get another one anywhere.
Got it. Wow. Okay. Well, that was all last round, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's no great way to rewind that. What did you get from here? Just the
I
coins?
got $2. Yes.
All right. Well, that doesn't break the game too badly. So, okay.
The next time what
Yeah.
we'll do is, I mean, it's bad, but next time
Right.
you maybe
Just-
hunt.
No, just when you get provisions, we'll just take one away from you.
Take an extra one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I think that's as close as we can get because if it had happened this round, that'd be one thing, right?
Yeah.
It's hard. These are hard to see.
Well,
Yeah.
I should have pointed it out to you because I had garrison prior to you and I
you
didn't catch
did
it.
yeah.
The pieces also cover that up.
Yeah,
That's what I say, because like
well,
when
that's
you have...
tapestry, which you haven't played yet. It's even worse. Tapestry, the things are underneath. that
Don't
you
get me
can't
wrong,
see.
though. I love
Yeah.
these
Oh,
I do
pieces.
too.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think they're really cool. I'm glad they're pieces and not like little tokens.
But yeah, I did not even notice that until now that there's a space here, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Well, basically, almost all this stuff. There's a lot of like costs that you have to pay attention to on all
Yeah.
of
Right.
those things.
Yeah.
And these are nice. They're the closest to us. They're also the flattest. These should be up here. So that they're not.
Right.
Actually, if
sucking up
these
your-
costs
Right.
were underneath
Yeah.
instead of above,
Yeah.
with
Or
the
that.
victory points on the above, but I understand they want the little banners to hang down. I mean, thematically, that makes
Yeah.
sense. All right.
Okay.
Now I'm even lost. Whose turn was it? Is it your turn,
It's your
Candace?
turn.
It's my turn.
Okay.
So I am going to hunt. I'm going to hunt.
Oh, you're going to do exactly what we need to do. To...
Yeah, that's
Right.
what I was planning to do because I just like noticed that with my shaved head meeple here.
Okay.
He's a
so I'm gonna use-
decranium.
The wild green.
Yeah, my wild is the green, and I think I'll use the white meeple here, and then I'll grab 3, but I'll put
back.
one back
Okay.
that I would have
Yep,
meant to
absolutely.
spend when
That
I
works.
did the
Sure.
Garrison.
It's close enough.
Okay, cool.
And now I was going to do that same thing.
And now
I'm going to hunt for 3 provisions. Done.
Okay, I would like to, if I'm doing this right, I'm going to convert.
Okay.
So I've got this already there. So I
Right.
just need to. Oh, that has to be black.
Yep.
Boo. Done.
Well, here. You didn't. I'm happy to swap this out for your developed maple. 'cause
Okay.
If you knew you were going to do that, there's no way you would have done that, right?
All right, so
Right.
there's the white and the black, and I want this guy. Can I get him?
Do you have
3.
Do you have?
Yeah.
I have
No.
2.
Do you have 2 faith?
Faith? No.
Then you
And
cannot-
I only have 1 faith.
Oh, yeah, you're converting.
Convert
Converting
needs.
needs
Faith.
Correct.
Ba-ba-ba. Okay. But
You can convert this
Eh.
guy. That's 0 faith.
I know. I liked what he had going on there.
Well, if you're going to continue to attack, right? This guy will give you a point for every one of. Those
They're
guys
not
haven't,
out yet.
They haven't come out yet.
Yeah.
Which so,
Right.
but it's a move. I could. Nope, I can't do that.
Do you have another white meeple in your hand?
Yes.
Why don't
I'm
you swap
looking
that out for this now
these.
too? Just pretend like you did that.
This is a lot of moving around.
No, it's
the
okay.
white one?
Yeah. In general, when they're just blank like that, you should just
Okay.
spend the white ones.
Oh, so I should do that too?
Yes.
Well, I only have 1, but I will swap out my blue, I think, for that and put the.
Oh,
put
because
that
you
one
got
in
the
it.
other one.
Yeah, I
with
got
the-
that one when I developed.
Yes.
So I could recruit.
Yeah, you could throw away the top portion of the card. So, for example, if you recruited this card, you would get a black and a white. Or if you recruited this card, you would get a blue and a white.
Yeah,
That would cost 2 coins, though, to do that, either of those cards. You'd have to spend 2 coins to get those guys.
sure. That's not cheap, but I think I'll do that. And
Okay.
I will spend 2.
All right, which card do you want?
And I'm gonna get this guy.
So for a black and a white?
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
But that gets discarded, right?
Yes, you don't get it.
Oh, I don't.
It goes
get
away.
Yeah.
We're limited by these, so there is no reshuffle. If these run out, same thing for these outsiders. If these run out, then that's it.
Okay.
I'm going to pray. These will go away.
I like it.
I will take advantage of it while it's cheap.
Yeah, that's really smart.
Yeah, you have a lot of workers. I'm going to do a garrison, and I'm going to spend a provision. Yay! Because I see it now.
Okay.
And so I have a total of 1 plus 4
Ooh.
strength
Is
with
5?
Roland here, so 5.
You can go here. You don't have to go
I
here.
don't
You can still
have
go
to.
in the other
Okay.
places.
So I think got no more workers. I could get one for next time. You know what? I'm gonna get another card. Try that. And
Another
I'll take this
Gatekeeper?
one.
for free?
Yes, for
Okie
free.
doke.
Yes, the gatekeeper.
Um,
And no immediate benefit from grabbing him.
I will pass.
And then I also need to raise my influence or
Yes.
my faith. My faith.
Yep. I'm going to pass. And by doing so, get rid of all of these.
Okay, I'm gonna conspire. Right?
Okay. You get this.
Get a purple,
You get
and
this.
I get that.
No coins.
Ah.
I'm going to develop, which cost me 2 coins
Yeah.
again.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was really nice.
And then I will do that. I will put it here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, you get one of these.
And I have another dude.
Nice.
And I'm going to pass. So
Okay.
I'm going to give you
Nikki,
these
back to you.
guys
Okay.
back. Thanks.
Gonna get a coin.
Oh,
And around again.
Well, I am
No.
passed.
Okay.
And Lincoln's turn.
I will garrison. And that's going to cost me a
provision.
provision. And I'm still low, so I will take a white
Okay.
meeple.
Keeping your suspicion card.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Meeple's reactions.
Um,
Nikki, back to you.
Oh, okay. And then
Wait, gain your faith from that.
oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get 3 provisions. There.
Okay. Lincoln?
I will conspire to convert to a purple.
Here you go. Oh,
Take them.
It's kind of scary.
Nikki?
I am passing now.
All right. Lincoln?
I will absolve, which costs a coin. And then I do it down here,
Yes.
and I'm going to get rid of one of these.
It's always the topmost one.
Okay. And, I also raise my faith for that.
Yep.
And I think I will, well, maybe if I want to have goods. No, I'm going to pass for now.
Okie doke.
I would try to recruit, but I'll
and
get rid of card.
I did not get my coin. Sorry about that.
From the garrison?
From the garrison.
It's
I'm
so-
gonna put these
Oh,
over
hey,
here.
I garrisoned as well. I get another white dude from that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put these over here.
Okay.
Wow, this is bad. We definitely
It's a
need
lot.
to.
It's
Keep
hard,
track
man.
of.
It's hard to keep track.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you still want to pass?
Oh, hey, guess what? I also get a good for doing that. I get
A what?
the
Oh, a
Provision.
provision.
For doing the last thing you just
Yeah.
did. Yep.
Goodness gracious. Gotta
Nice.
pay attention.
Wake up.
Well, I was planning all that,
Yep.
and then absolutely forgot it when I did it. Like, I'll get another white one, and I'll do.
Yeah.
And then I'm passing.
Okay. Phew.
You can hold on to those guys because you didn't place them,
Yes,
right?
You can hold on to
Okay.
up to 3. Up to 3.
When you were saying
Yep.
you have to discard your,
Your
So-
most recent suspicion.
why does it matter?
I don't know.
Is there
That's just
something
it.
that's painful depending on how much
No.
taxes you took or
No.
anything? Because that's exactly the
yeah.
question I was having. I
It's
was like,
just in the rules for whatever reason.
Okay.
This one comes out. That one also goes away.
oh, okay. Didn't we replenish based on that one?
No, when this comes out,
I think
we always remove the.
Oh, if it's the last
You
last
always
one,
remove
that's
that
right.
one
Okay.
regardless of
Right.
what happens.
We discard our paladins.
It is
Yeah.
slid
You
down.
slide down. There's one.
Oh,
Finally.
but
Well,
it's gone. The other
Part of it
one's
is we
gone
have to
now.
build up strength to sort of like get all these things right. Nikki, you are the new start player.
Get that clunky
All right.
engine.
The third thing, hey, I lucked into that. Those guys, and here's a new space. You can place any meeple you want right there and take 2 purples.
Wow. But do you get 2?
Yes, one for each.
cards? Okay.
One for
Ugh.
each. And Nikki, as a start player, you will have first crack
Oh,
at that
let me
space
get that
if you
out.
would like it.
And we do the 1, 2, 3.
Then draw 3
Yep.
paladins. I want that one. That developing one is cheap, you guys. Still haven't seen it.
It'll show up.
Eventually it will. That is true.
I think.
All right. We all pick our paladin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nikki, you're the start player.
Okay.
Flip it.
Flipping.
Who do you got?
I got this dude, Ivor. Ivor? Yes, Ivor.
Okay. What do you get?
I get a black and a blue.
And you choose one of these. What is it?
I have
What
Oh.
costs no silver?
absolving
Absolving
costs no silver.
Okay.
So
Oh, that's good because the next one's all cost 2.
definitely need stuff for absolving. Black and blue. That's what I need. So 2 black, a blue, and a red.
There you go. Thank you. Lincoln.
Okay, I am Tom Berenger, and I'm garrisoning costs no provisions.
Okay. Oh, that's good, since you're Mr. Garrison.
Mr. Garrison.
All right. And which of these would you like?
I'll take this one,
2 reds,
which means another.
a blue, and a purple.
Yep.
All right.
Suspicion.
Nothing.
No coins. That's good. Oh, and while we're here, speaking of suspicion, you played an absolve, right?
I
And got rid of a
did.
card. You also get rid of your other card.
Oh.
Because all absolve actions, also in addition to your action, get rid of a card.
Oh, I might not have chosen that then. But that's okay. I'll do the one that
Yep.
was on top or the underneath there. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm Angler. Angler, is that the same one as you?
Yeah.
Attacking earns 2 silver. And then I start with a red and green.
Okay.
And then I think... these aren't great choices. I'm afraid to take the suspicion right now, so I'll take that one.
All right,
Yeah.
chicken.
2 blues, a white, and a gray. Green. Green.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Gerard.
Dear Pod, you.
Hunting gains an additional 2 provisions. Sadly, I hunted last turn, but maybe I will hunt again to live another day. And here we go. 2 greens, a black, and a purple. Please don't have 2 coins on it. Oh, okay. So I take
now we
these
do
2,
this.
and now we do an Inquisition. So,
I'm very
What a show.
unhappy about that.
does anyone have special powers that
for-
Inquisitioning? Nope.
No.
These. All right, then whoever has the most, which is all 3 of us right now,
Wonderful.
right? We get a debt. That's okay. It's an opportunity to gain a point later. And then we lose. Anyone that gained a debt loses half rounded in there against them, which is nothing. We all
Nothing.
keep our thing. The end.
Wow.
And now we refill 8 coins.
Yes, 8 coins.
Wow.
It had to happen at some point.
Yeah. Okay, what do we do to get rid of the debt now? What was that again?
You have
Flip
till
the
the end of
card.
the game to get rid of it.
This is
Sure.
the flip.
Any of the
That's the
flip a
flipping.
card. Yep. Any of the flip a card actions. They're
The
there.
flippin'.
They're up here. They might show up later on the king's favor.
Okay.
Don't forget, this is a space that can be gone to as
Sure.
well as your board now.
Will be absolving, and I was trying to figure out what to do with the pot, so I will probably do that. That is a black and a blue and a. Am I gonna do any red stuff? I don't think so. So as a wild, so then I pay 2 for the
2
pot,
coins. Yep.
and I will do the debt thing.
And flip it.
So I flip it
And get rid of this.
and get rid of that.
Done. And you did have 1, correct? Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, but I go up. Sorry.
Yep. And you go up in your faith.
Faith.
I am going to develop. Ooh, what colors do I use here? Can I say
You can.
Would like to say
So silly.
I'll do this one. And I get to place this. I'm going to do it here.
Pay $4.
Cost me no provisions, but $4. Oh, no, yeah, that's on the other thing, but yes. Here's the $4 hairs.
Oh, that was absolving cost 0. That's why I chose that card, so I wouldn't pay.
And then here's your 2 silver.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Lincoln, you get a green?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm developing also, so I'll definitely spend this guy and I'll spend a green. And I spend $4. And then I'm going to take this off. I get a white worker, and I'm going to place this. Thank you. I'm going to cover my other garrison, too.
Okay. I'm going to commission. Oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to develop. That's what I should have been doing long ago. 1, 2, 3, 4. To go there. Gets me this. End of turn.
All right, I'm converting. So we'll do that and that.
Okay.
And I would like to take this person.
You can do that because it's a
0
faith. So regardless of whether your faith
Yeah.
is, I know you can do it.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I did convert, so I get a white
Yep.
guy.
Yep.
Right? Do I get that right
Nope.
away? No.
You don't get it. Yes, you get the immediate action
The
on
red.
that. Yep. You get a bump in the red.
Bump in the red.
And then you're going to get a point for every 2 of these you put. So right now, that's scoring you 1 point at the end of the game.
That's great.
I'm gonna convert as well. I have a level 3. I guess I'll do this guy.
You can only do that guy.
Yep. So that gives me 2 bump on that.
Yep. And you tuck it.
Okay. Down here, right?
Yep, for free, because it's your first slot.
I had a plan. Okay, I'm going to garrison.
Okay.
So I'll put my red worker here,
Mhm.
and then I just need to spend 1 provision. And then I am currently at 1 here plus 3, so 4. So that means I'm looking in this
Yep.
vicinity. And I'll take a green guy.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you. And then I also need to bump my faith to 3.
Yep. All right. I will commission. That cost me a provision. And I will put, I have my faith is at 2 plus 2 is 4. So I can go over here. I'm going to go here and take the blue meeple for covering. I'm going to take a white meeple for putting a guy out. And a coin from here and a coin from here. And I also get a bump in my influence. The end.
And I'm sorry, I forgot again my garrison.
Ah! Get your red
and
coin.
a red coin.
Yep.
Still hard to keep track of, even though it's like right here.
I'm going to do the 2 purples.
Okie doke. You get these one at a time.
Sure.
Boom, 1 coin from here.
Oh.
And this is an instance where that could trigger an Inquisition. Then we would put 8 coins. Then she would get her second card.
Okay.
And you get 2 more.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I will garrison. Does not cost me any provisions because of Tom Berenger. I can only do it at this level, but I do get rid of this.
Yep. And you get another faith bump.
Faith bump.
And do you have any cards that get you anything for garrisoning? Over here.
Yes, 1 more white.
There you go.
1 worker.
Ta-da.
1 worker.
Ta-da.
I'm just gonna hunt. With 2 guys, so I get 3 provisions.
Okay.
And no special.
I'm gonna recruit.
bonuses.
I'm going to pay a coin for this card.
This lady?
Yep. And discard it
With the influence bump.
to get the bump in faith. So.
Okay. What was I doing? I was going to develop. So we'll go. I might need that one. I'll do those 2 purples. And I will pay 4, 3, 4.
Now, you know the purples are wild, right?
Yeah.
So there's no reason to spend them.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna do. Yeah.
Just in case.
That. All right. So there's the 4.
Yep.
Here's the garrison.
Where do you want it?
Can I put it
Yes, 100%.
right there where I
Yes, you can.
already have a
Yep.
dude?
This will just go away.
Okay. And I get a white guy for that.
Yep.
And I think that's it.
All right. Do you get anything for doing that with your cards?
No.
All right.
I have nothing exciting for that.
I guess I will trade for 3.
All right. Take 3 coins. They're small. Oh, I'm sorry.
I got
Candice. You look like you're
Sorry,
going.
I'm deep in thought. I'm thinking about passing and saving my guys. Yeah, I'm gonna pass and save my 3 guys.
Okay. I'm going to hunt.
Thanks.
Yep. That gets me 3 provisions, and my Girard guy gets me an additional 2, so I'll take 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, done. Nikki.
Okay. I am going to add a guy, so recruit.
Okay,
Okay.
recruit means you have to play 2 pawns there,
I have to.
and one of them must be red, which is your wild.
My wild. And then I will do this guy.
That costs 2 coins.
2 coins. I immediately get rid of one of my suspicions.
Yep.
I gain 2 red coins.
Nope.
No.
That's if you
Wanted to
had
make
discarded
sure.
it. What you will now get is a coin every time you attack.
Which is fantastic.
And attack stick. I will commission. Cost me a good or provision.
Yep. What's your faith at right now?
4.
And do you have any from your paladin?
No, I do not.
Okay, so you can go up to here. Well, these are all full, so
Yeah.
here or here.
I'll do that.
To turn over a debt, makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna pass. Nikki,
I am passing.
Lincoln, back to you.
I'm passing.
All right, there we go.
Cool.
Okay. We did take this out, so it doesn't matter.
This gets discarded.
Yes, it does. Add 2 more of these.
These will slide.
Yep. This goes away.
Can you refill those?
Will do.
When you get a chance. Here are the new taverns.
The debt collector.
2 debt
The
collectors. huh?
architect of the West.
All right,
Kingdom.
here's an additional action that we now have for the rest of the game. Okay. If you place a red meeple there and pay a coin, you can either flip over a debt or discard 2 suspicion cards.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
First player rotates.
Yeah.
Yep.
Take
Here you
the
go,
top
Lincoln.
3 paladins.
Oop, get rid of him. 1,
Do something good.
3.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right, Lincoln. Paladin.
I have
The cheese. The cheese paladin.
Guerriere, but
The
it's
What do you get?
cheese.
Guerriere.
What do you get?
I get a black and a red.
Okay. And then which of these would you like?
I will take this one.
Black and the green, right?
And
2 whites.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. I get a green and a black to start. I'm Yvonne.
Okay.
Commissioning costs no provisions this round. And then I need reds, so I think I'll probably... I think I'm going to take that first one.
2 reds, green, and purple?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. I'll take my suspicion.
Flip it. Flip that suspicion.
Oh, no whammies. Oh, no money.
No whammies.
But, not bad. Oh, I forgot I had other people from last time.
Ivor. Ivorier.
Ivor.
Ivorier. Absolving cost no silver. I get a black and a blue for that. And I guess let's take this one because it's got a little... Nah, I don't need a red. So 2 blue, green, and a purple. And
Oh boy.
no coins.
Okay. Here you go. So I've got the cheese man too.
Yep.
And that is a black and a red. Okay.
Yep.
And eek. Do I want 2 more suspicions? Seems like an awful lot. Well, none of them come with black on them, so that's no good for
This
me.
one has 2 blacks on it.
necessarily. Yeah, but this has got a blue, and I
Yep.
do need a blue. So I will take this one.
All right. Blue, red, a green,
Green.
and a purple.
And a purple.
Dun dun dun. 2
I
coins.
bump my, what is this called?
Influence.
Influence it, bump it from commissioning.
Okay.
What are we down to 1 coin left?
Yep.
Oh boy.
You and I are tied for
It's
2.
going to happen right now. Because Lincoln is going to draw.
No,
I already
this
did
is
it.
already gone.
Oh, good.
It could still happen.
Yeah.
I just realized
Right.
I didn't. I mean, I could spend a purple, but I forgot that I could use a red here when I did not take the
Oh boy.
tab with the red.
Goodness.
Lincoln.
I think I will develop. And that'll be 4. That goes here. Should be doing. Just do it there.
You get a green for that?
I'm going to develop as well. Let's spend a green. And I'm going to be getting a green, so I think I'm just going to spend 2 greens. Yeah, I'll spend 2 greens and $4. And I'll develop, which gives me a green worker. And no bonuses here. And I'm going to put this here.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll spend all 4 of my coins. It goes here. I get a white. Done.
All right. I'm going to play a red here.
All right. That costs you a coin because this is going to cost
Okay.
you a coin. And do you want to flip a debt or get rid of 2 suspicion cards?
I'm good on debt, so I will get rid of my 2 suspicion cards.
All right. That makes me the leader, the most suspicious. All right, Lincoln.
Conspire.
Okay. There you go. Take a card.
Coin.
Hey, Inquisition.
What a show.
What
All
a
right.
show.
I have the most with 2. So I will take a debt. I will lose half rounded in my favor.
Nice.
And we put 8 more coins out. And Candice, it's your turn.
4, 6, 7, 8. All right. I think I'm going to commission. I need a red for that. I use a blue and a black. I'll spend 1 provision. And I'm at 3 plus 3, 6. So I can go here. Oh, and
It's your
my
faith.
bonus is it doesn't cost me anything, so take my provision back now
There you
that
go.
I remember to pay it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take a white and a green, please.
All right. Bump
And
up
then I
your.
bump up my blue,
Yep.
and
Do you get anything for that?
I
You
do
don't.
not have any commission bonuses.
Okie doke.
So that was that.
All right. I'm going to absolve. Absolving cost me no silver this round. So I'm just going to take that guy and I am going to flip a debt and gain 1 faith. End of turn.
Okay. I'm converting. So we're going to do this, and I need to keep those aside, and I will do the blue, and I'm going to convert this guy.
Now you're tucking him under by converting.
Yes.
Okay? So that will immediately get you a red bump.
which I needed.
It costs you a coin to tuck him,
Okay.
unless your card says otherwise. Converting costs no silver.
Give that back.
There you go.
Fantastic. And then he goes here.
Yep.
Boop. And that's for every one of my guys
No,
I fought.
that's just for mercenaries. See, this is specifically a mercenary.
Oh, okay.
So that's worth 2
So I need
points
to
right
work
now.
for
1 point plus 1 point for.
mercenaries that come up on there.
There's one right there,
Right.
for example.
Sure. Okay.
I'm converting. And I am at level 4. But that means I can do. I guess I'll do this guy, right? Because this bumps me too.
4 plus 3, right?
Oh yeah, I'm at 6, am I not? That
Yeah.
doesn't really matter
7.
though.
You can go up to here
What does that do? That's per.
for every 2 things you've done so far.
Yeah.
So-
Two of the
Green.
develops.
Not bad.
The real question is, are you looking more for the strength bump, or are you looking for?
I think I really need a strength bump right now.
Okay.
That's what I want.
I wanted that guy too, so
So that's a convert.
Yeah,
Goes
tucks
down
under.
below. Doesn't cost me anything this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, because of your card, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Gives me 2.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I wanted the strength bump. So I think I'm going to do an inefficient convert here. Since I have to spend 3 people to do it. But I am going to get a benefit here. And I'm at a total of 6. So...
One of these 2.
And it's looking like my development game is a little stronger.
Then your walls right now.
Yeah. So I think I'll take this one.
Okay. You get a red bump for that.
Got 1 single red bump, and then I also
Get a coin.
get a coin from here. And I think that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna commission. Cost me a provision for this guy. And my faith is at 4, so I can go up to here. And I'm gonna go here in the prey spot and get rid of these. And I get a coin from here and a coin from here and a white meeple for doing that. The end.
okay. My last turn I converted. I should have gotten a white meeple.
There you go.
Thank you. And now I need
Wait,
money.
and a coin. Oh no, that's attack.
I did. That
Thank
was
you.
attacky, and I didn't attacky. And I was gonna attacky this turn, but now I cannot attacky. So,
Yes, you can.
No, I
You
am
can-
not high enough.
You can pay a coin to add 2 if you care to. You can reach that if you want to.
So I will attack. So, red, green, and I'll do my white. I will pay to bump up 2. Now, is that a permanent bump or just
no,
a
no,
bump
it's
so
just
I can do
it's just
it?
temporary. It's
Okay.
like it's
2
as if it
coins.
was on your paladin.
So 3, 4, 5. I'm at 5 now
Yep.
with that temporary bump, and I get a
You-
blue bump
Yeah.
and a blue meeple.
And for attacking, you also get a
And I
coin.
get
from,
a coin from
tax coin
there.
from here, right?
Yep, and then that goes in my pile.
Yep.
Well, I'll hunt. And I will use,
That's gonna be-
unfortunately, the black. Since it's hard for me to get the black.
It's funny though, right? We're so scared, but the purple is pretty much anything, right? But I know what you're talking about.
Right.
When you don't have, I mean, I did the same thing for develop.
So I have a question.
Okay.
If I was to do a garrison, right now I'm only at a strength of 2.
Okay.
And everything's covered here.
Correct.
Can I still take the action and the house comes out of the game?
Nope.
Or I can't do it unless I have a place to place?
Can't take the action.
Interesting. In that case, I am going to fortify, because I do have a single influence. So I'll put a blue guy here, green guy here, green guy here. And then I'll get a card. I need to spend a provision,
Yep.
and I'm building my wall, so I get another strength
Yep.
and 2 victory points.
At the end of the game.
I'll take it.
Do you get any? What do you get for building a wall?
And a white worker.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, I'm gonna absolve. Absolving cost me no silver this round. I have 5 faith, so this 3 is okay. And I will go here to the prey space, and I will get rid of these 2. Done.
Done. End of line. Okay, I am gonna do this. All right, so I
Ooh.
get 2 purples and 2 suspicions. So
All right, here's
hopefully
1.
that'll work out.
No coins. And 2. No coins.
Okay.
I can't tell if you wanted them or not. Sometimes you might want them.
I didn't necessarily need them.
I'm going to garrison. It's going to cost me 2 provisions. And I am at level strength 3. Or 4, excuse me.
Nice.
But that still only lets me do it in this zone. Zone.
It's tough, I gotta tell you. Even sometimes with these...
I get 2 of those.
Because of your card.
Yeah.
Even in these limited decision situations, sometimes it's hard to think.
Yeah.
What should I do?
All right. I'm going to garrison. So I'll put my red worker here. I will spend 2 provisions. I am currently at a strength of 1 plus 3 now. So I guess I just make money. I'll take 2 books. And then I also get a buck from this.
Mm-hmm.
And a bump on the faith.
I'm gonna absolve again. It costs no silver. I have 5 due to my paladin. And I will... oh, that's my last chance to flip, but I'm doing it. I'll flip this one.
Okay, I'm garrisoning.
Garrisoning.
And taking the 2 coins, please.
Yep.
Okay.
And a faith bump.
Did you spend a provision for that?
And a provision.
Okay.
And a faith bump.
Yep. And do you get anything for garrison? You don't?
No,
but
I
just
don't.
checking.
I will trade. Yeah, just go for it. Get 3.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yep, and I will hunt. And just get 3
All right.
provisions.
I pass.
I'm passing.
I'm passing.
I'm passing as well.
Hey, that was fun.
Thank you.
Wow.
And this card gets discarded.
Yep.
My paladin gets discarded.
You're the new start player.
Alright, it's back around.
These slide down. Here's some more exciting out-of-towners.
This turns.
Yes, for this round, we have a new King's Favor. All right. If you go there, you get 2 provisions and a tax coin.
Okay.
And any meeple can go there. Thank you.
They're not organized, unfortunately.
Close enough for jazz.
For jazzercise.
I'll just put one out now, and then I'll shuffle the
Nope.
rest. All right, everybody,
So, paladin
look at your
time?
paladins and pick.
Alright. Now you come up.
I'm just realizing this needs 7 of these, and it's at 2 right now. Right? I was artificially inflated. I mean, I'm gonna bump it from here, but all right. Maybe I'll choose.
Flip them.
What do you got, Candice?
Alright. This is Ansis. Fortifying costs no provisions.
Yep.
I get a blue and a green.
Yep.
And then I think I'm actually going to start with the red and 3 blacks.
Okie doke.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right. I have commissions cost me nothing with Yvonne, with a black and a green. And I just looked at my commissions and noticed that I should have at least 3 of these, so I'm going to correct that. And then I will take 2 blacks, and blue, and a green.
Okay. Autumn. So I get 2 blues. And trading gains 2 additional silver. Gotta take wilds. Which wilds?
Do you want a blue or a green?
I know.
With your wilds.
I want a green with my wilds.
Okay. Green, red, 2 purple.
Take that.
Do those one at a time, and here we go.
Yeah.
2 coins.
Yeah.
Money is money.
I'm going to win in a way.
1 coin.
Win in a way.
Alright.
I'm Roland.
You got money, though.
Recruiting costs no silver. I get a red and white, please.
I actually thought about
Unfortunately, I'm going to take this.
Which is what, please?
2 purples and a blue and a red.
All right, Lincoln, you get
Yeah.
through 2 coins. So you get this one and this one. Nikki
Yeah,
has the most
Yeah.
I am
with
the
4.
winner.
You get this.
Thank you so
You
much.
lose 2 of these.
Okay.
I'll refill.
Yep.
2, 4,
And you get 1 more, right, Lincoln?
Yes, sir.
8.
And give Lincoln 1 of those 8 coins.
Okay. Boom.
Shellac, lack, boom.
It's funny, there's actually an argument to be made for taking that thing if you think you could get money out of it, right?
Right.
Yeah, totally. Alright, so first action, I think I'm going to go ahead and
Thank you.
I'm going to develop. So I think I'm going to spend 2 blacks. Or actually, I'm going to be getting a green, so I'll just spend the green. Black and a green and $4. And I get a green guy back. Thank you. No other development bonuses, and I think I'm going to put this over yonder.
All right. A green and a black to commission. Doesn't cost me any provision. That gets me the blue bump, which I will not forget this time. And hey, this is going to look familiar. I am at 8, so I can go all the way up to the 6. I will go here and pray on the 6 and get rid of these 2 guys. And that gets me a coin here and a coin here and a white. Done.
Okay. Converting. Like that.
Okay.
And I am going to take this guy.
Okay.
All right.
That gets you a red.
1 red.
And it costs you 2 coins to tuck. Unless your guy, what does your guy do again?
No, he's
Okay.
trading 2
Okay.
coins.
And do you get anything for converting?
Yes, I get 1 white.
Okay.
I'm going to develop. That's going to cost 4 coins. And I take that.
Blue guy.
Yep. Okay.
That's it. I'm going to fortify. I think I'll do it with these 2. And fortifying costs no provisions this round. I have 3/4 influence, so I can put it there. Put her there. Okay, cool. And then I get a red bump
Mm-hmm.
and 2 points.
And
And also, worker, please. On my thing.
yep, you're welcome. All right. Green, white, and a black to commission. Cost me no provisions. I can go up to an 8. Hey, does this look familiar? And I'll go here and pray. And that gets me this, and a white guy, and a coin and a coin. Done.
Okay, I'm attacking.
That's a tacky.
It's a tacky, and I'm doing it. And I'm good with, I don't have to pay the coin for being
Okay.
stronger, so I'm taking this one.
All right.
So I immediately get another red?
No.
No,
You're getting
I
all
get
this.
that part.
You get a blue
A blue, and I bump a blue,
and a blue guy
and a
and a
provision.
provision. And you turn that face down over here.
Yep. And then I attacked,
Yeah.
so I get 1 coin from the
Oh, I put that in the
red
wrong
coin
place.
place.
Sorry.
The
No
red
worries.
coin place.
And I am going to absolve. That was the whole goal. So I put a blue and a red. And I can afford to do that because I'm at 1. I will get rid of 2 cards here.
Nice.
That cost me 2 coins, by the way, as well.
Thank you. And do you get anything? Do you have any special whatever?
I do get a provision. And I never get to do it, so I've been wanting
easy to
but
forget.
that was why I put that
Easy
there.
to forget.
I needed to build that up so I can do that occasionally.
Yep.
I'm gonna garrison.
Oh, and that gives me another bump here.
Yep.
Sorry. There's a lot of
Yeah.
little bits.
The bumps are at least trackable, right?
Pretty
like
much.
I know I need 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 of these, and I'm at 5, so it's
Yeah.
like okay, that's
You're
it.
doing all right.
That's correct.
All right. I'm gonna garrison.
Yep.
So
You said you got one from a card as well?
I got a faith from a card, so I have 4 faith plus 1 I got from the card, so they're both at 5.
Your 6 is over there underneath the 0.
Ah, thank you,
good call.
thank you, Lincoln.
I'm gonna garrison. So I will spend 2 provisions and put this. So I'm at a strength of 4. So I guess I'm just gonna go here, discard this, and then I get a bump on the faith track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and a coin.
Okay. I'm gonna do this again. The green. No, with the white. That cost me no provisions. And I'm gonna, I guess, take 2 white meeples. And a white meeple. And a coin and a coin.
Uh-oh. Am I going to do that?
No, and a blue.
Here.
Oof. Wow.
2 purples.
All right.
Boom! 1 coin. And that's the other one.
Okay.
2 of those go away. 8 more.
8 more coins.
Oh, we got 1 flipped for sure with the absolve, but I'm not sure about the other.
Okay, I'm gonna go here to take 2 provisions and a tax coin.
Okay.
That's a good little spot. I will commission. Spend a provision. Oh, hold on. Let's see where I am. 6. So I can come over here. I'm going to take a worker, a red worker, please. And then I also get a blue bump.
I'm gonna build a wall. Blue, white, green. It cost me a provision. And I get 1 red and a green worker. Done.
Okay, I'm doing trade. So that gets me 3 coins and an additional 2.
All right, 5 coins it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm gonna garrison. Cost me 2 provisions. I can put it on red of
What's your value?
8.
8?
Yeah,
So you can go here or here. Here, here, or here.
right. A black worker, please. Thank you, sir.
And I'm going to do a, I think I'm going to do a discard recruit.
Okay.
I'm going to take the freebie one and just take $2.
I'm going to trade for $1. Done.
Okay, I'm doing absolve. So that's going to cost me 2 coins. To do that, to flip a debt, like that.
And discard one of these.
And, oh, it's both? Yeah,
It's
I
always
keep
that.
forgetting.
I guarantee you
I
we've
know.
forgotten this.
This is wonderful. Okay.
I'm going to convert. It's no silver. I will take the one that's every 2 gives me a...
This one?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, nice. And I'm gonna pass.
Me too.
Take my saber.
Yeah, I pass.
I think I'll pass.
All right. These slide down.
These two here.
My wall falls down. 2 you guys here.
Oh, and I also should have gotten a white maple for...
Okay,
sorry.
no worries. Put 5 of these out. Here's the new action for this round. All right, if you put a blue meeple here and spend a provision, you can either immediately develop, or you can take a red and a black meeple.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yep, the king's favors are good. And discard your paladin. Take your next 3.
Oh, I forgot to bump that.
That goes on the bottom for sure.
All right. Hey, it's Gurn. Conspiring actually earns 2 silver if I do it. I get a blue and a white. And I will take this one with a blue, a red, a green, purple, and one of these cards. 2 coins. Done.
Okay. Oliver. 2 blacks.
Is it Oliver or Olivier?
Oh, well,
Probably Olivier.
it's I don't know.
Is there an I before
There
the
is an
ER?
I-V-E-R.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, no, is it
like, that
ER or
looks
IER?
It is different.
V-E-R.
Oliver.
Actually, it's got points on it, so I'll just do that.
I just noticed there were some other Frenchy kind of, French pronunciations on
It's
some
all
of these.
been French, right?
Well, Watchman isn't French, right?
Oh, yes, that's true.
I need to pick a card.
A tavern.
I don't know that Abbott is A-B-B-O-T in French. I can't remember.
I think I want the green, black with, yeah.
Green, black, 2 white.
Yep, green, black, 2 white.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Ivan.
Ivan.
Black and a green, please.
Okay. At this point, I don't think there's one we haven't seen yet.
And then, like that one.
Okay. 2 blacks, red and blue.
Yep.
Nope, sorry.
And then I am Berenger.
Okay.
Tom Berenger.
Tom Berenger.
Is what
Berenger.
What do you get?
that was the
Red and blue, please.
All right.
And then I'll take the 2 reds, white and purple.
2 reds, white, purple. And go ahead and draw your card. Get rid of both of these.
Draw what card?
Your suspicion card for the
Oh,
purple.
yes, I got a purple. Oh, here they are. 2.
No, I'm going to absolve right now. No, it's going to cost me 3 coins. Expensive. That gets me a faith bump. I will go here to get rid of a card. And doing that also is an action that gets rid of a card.
Ooh.
Those are gone. Done. Your turn.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to do the wild thing again. So,
This is a family show.
All right. Oof.
yeah, what do you want? I don't know.
1 coin.
There we go. Give me some more horribleness.
Oh.
You have the most, you lose 1.
Yep.
Did you get this?
Yep.
And then,
8
Candice,
more.
go ahead and shuffle those up.
Yep.
8 more. Actually, 6 more, and I'll give Nikki 2. Or I'll do it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Here's your 2.
Thank you.
4, 5, 6. Okie doke.
Yep. I miscalculated that, but boo.
Do you want to use the white to do that? Just in case?
Sure.
Because it can be any color.
Okay.
I'm gonna provision. I'm gonna do this. I mean,
Yep.
spend a provision.
Oh, right. And what do you want?
I'm gonna do that.
Yep. And what did you reveal under it?
Mm,
Blue.
Blue?
guy.
Thank you.
mm,
And you get that because that's
Mhm.
that guy.
cool.
And you don't get anything right for
Nope.
developing any bonuses?
I'm gonna do, I guess, a garrison. Because I can garrison with no provisions this round. So, I'm at 4 plus 3, 7. What color guy? I'll go here. Get a green guy.
Okay.
Thank you. And then I get $1 from a garrison, and then a bump here.
All right. Commission. The wild guy. My last one. I can never do this again. 3 provisions. I'm at 7, so I can only go up to 6, but that's fine. I will go here and pray and throw these guys away. And that gets me a blue bump and a...
By the way, I hadn't been doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minimum.
Wow. Well, the good thing is it's trackable.
Yeah.
All right, Nikki.
Yeah. Now I'm fighting. So that goes there, and any color, right? We'll put you there. Okay. So I'm going to take this dude.
Okay.
And I get, because I'm fighting, a bump in the blue and a purple guy.
You want a purple guy? Comes
No.
with a card.
Not really. Can I refuse?
No.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's do it.
Okay. 2 coins.
Okay.
You should get some kind of reward for having being the most suspicious. The whole
Yeah,
game.
really. That's because I'm running around doing my own thing. Then I fought a guy, so I get another one of those.
Oof.
I'm gonna go here, get a gold, which triggers,
Use one
and
of
then
these.
2 provisions, please.
Yep.
Get one of those.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
So,
Sorry, Nick.
1,
It's
2,
all
3,
right. It's the way it goes.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to convert, and when I do a convert, I have 6. So I'm going to take this one, and I immediately get a red bump.
Yep.
And then I also get a coin from here. Oh, and I need to spend a coin.
Yep.
Sorry.
You had it. You had it.
Yeah, that's it for my convert.
All right. I will absolve and spend 3 coins. And I'll put this here and pray and throw these guys away.
Okay. I'm going to pray
Okay.
and get rid of those guys.
It costs 2 coins.
She's got plenty.
Yep.
Okay.
You're okay financially.
Oh, wait. Give it back. Praying costs
Hey,
silver.
excellent. And you don't have a
still
card
rich.
for praying over there,
I
correct?
have no cards
Okay.
for that. Because I'm a little sketchy.
So I'm gonna commission. Guess black. And I'm at level, oh, it's black, right? So I'm at level 10.
So you can go all the way to here?
Yeah, do I want to do that? Does it make a difference where it's at on there?
No.
Just blocking things, I guess?
Correct. Just things that are available. Do you want, for example, do you want a thing in a blue or a thing in a red or a thing in a black?
I'll take a black and a white.
So that's here.
Yep.
Any bonuses or anything?
I just commissioned, right?
From
Yeah.
cards, right?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Good. All right.
And what was your paladin again?
No, it goes up another one. This is the...
No, what was his power?
Commissioning cost, no provisions.
Okay, great. So you
Yeah,
did.
I didn't
Excellent.
spend them, yeah.
Excellent.
Did pay attention to that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to conspire.
Okay.
No, put him here.
And get you purple and a card.
Hopefully I get some money out of it. Yep, but uh-oh, I have 2 cards.
I will absolve. And that cost me 3 coins. And I will I don't even know. I take a white guy. End of turn.
I'm going to convert. Yes, that is the correct thing to do. Convert.
Mm-hmm.
That guy. So that will be 4. I'm safe on the faith
Okay.
business, and I get a bump of 2, right?
Thank you for the faith reminder. Yep. Bump of 2 in
Sorry,
red.
on the red. 1, 2. That was there. Yeah. And I pay 2 to put him under the board.
Oops, sorry.
And converting gets me a white guy.
I'm converting. It will cost me 2 silver. I will take the gold victory point per 2.
This one right here?
Yep.
Wow, that's cool. Your faith is at 8, right?
It's more than 8.
Nice.
Yeah. It's 10 right this moment.
Cool.
And then I get a bump in that.
And do you get anything for converting? No, right?
No.
Okay.
Spending my purple guy and $2 to pray. And I'll clear this guy.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'm passing.
So I'm going to do this.
All right. Do you want to flip something or get
Pay
rid
a
of
client-
2
well,
purples?
I will be getting rid of some debt. Thank you. I
gonna
have
flip it
3 of them. Now I'm down to 2 debt.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to garrison Keeler. There's 3 provision. I'm at 6.
So 5 or 3.
Right.
Wait, paladin adds.
Oh, it does add another 1, 7. Does
Ah,
that
you can
help
go to
me?
here. Yes. Takes you to here.
It's money and a blue, right? I'll take the blue.
There's a red also.
Right. I don't know that I need it, and kind of the sort of things I'm going to... I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, remember, the purple is a red if he
Right,
needs it
yeah.
in the
Yeah.
long run. But he's only got 1 more garrison.
And I will garrison, and I don't need to pay provisions because of my paladin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll bump my black right now.
Why don't we just do a check right now for everybody?
8.
How many of those do you have exposed right now in your faith? 7, right?
I'm at 7.
All right. 7. I should be at 9, and I am. And I should be at 7, and I am. And the red is at 1. That's correct.
Yep, I'm at 4 in faith.
Okay.
I am,
Well, you got red from here, right? You're correct. And Lincoln, you're correct?
I think so. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. This is 6.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, believe me. All right, you're good?
I think so. And
All
then
right.
that,
And I'm good too. 2 blues, 7 blacks,
Yep.
and then 1, 2. Where am I?
3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right, Candice, you're still
So,
garrisoning.
yeah. So
We
yeah.
interrupted your turn
No worries.
to do something we should probably do at
Okay.
the beginning of every round.
Right. So I'm at 8 total strength.
Up to here.
And I think I'll take the extra worker. Red worker, please.
Oops, sorry.
Thanks.
I already passed.
All right. Just don't know if it's worth it. I can do this one here and get rid of these 2.
For one.
Really, what's great is that. But
Well, no.
I
that's
don't
if
have
that's if you
enough
flip it, you
meeples.
get a meeple.
a blue, yeah.
yeah,
No, it doesn't flip one. It just lets you take a blue maple when you
Right.
When you flip.
I would say throwing away those 2 for 1 meeple, right? It only costs 1 meeple to do it. It seems
Well-
worth it, right? You put it on the recruit action.
This one,
That's
and
the
I-
throwaway card for the upper benefit.
right.
Doing it?
Yeah.
And I take those
Yeah.
away.
There's no coins on it even, right?
No, that's why. Because this one does the same thing, but it costs. So
Uh-oh. So now I'm leading in suspicion.
Okay. I'm gonna hunt. I'm after you.
3.
Yep.
I heard it.
I heard it too.
Okay. I'm gonna develop. Spend 4. Oh yes, I get a person back.
Yep, a blue person.
I'm just gonna take the blue one.
All right.
Go with it, and thank you. And then I'll put this, I think, out here.
Okay. Nikki,
Yeah, I pass.
Lincoln.
I will pray. And I will wipe that out.
All right. That costs 2 coins,
Yep.
unless your thing.
Nope, it's commissioning.
Okay. Candice.
And I think I might save these guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Lincoln.
I'm gonna garrison.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your last
Make
one.
Provisions.
Oh.
I'm at. Oops, I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
it.
at level 7.
So here or down.
Right.
Well, you don't need to flip anything. So coins or a meeple. Meeple.
Here are some meeples for you.
All right, Lincoln. Back to you.
Oh, this goes up another one, by the way. I keep forgetting.
And you get a thing for doing it, right?
Oh yeah, another white. meeple.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll trade for 3.
Coins.
Yep.
All right.
And then I think I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Just because I only saw it and no one asked, but just this symbol is
For dudes here?
for your recruitment guys.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
I figured you knew
Figured.
that, but he goes away regardless. Here on this exciting last round. And the final, these get cleared. The final king's favorite in the game is, for a purple guy, you can get 3 white guys.
Okay.
And Nikki, you are the start player.
Okay.
Those all got filled in. Draw your top
Yep.
3 paladins for this last turn of the game.
That's not bad.
Stuff's gonna happen. It's the end of the game.
Okay.
Cool.
Ready?
Yes.
All right. I get a red and a white.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
And
I
which of
will
these would you
take.
like?
I need this one. So 2 blacks, a green, and a red.
Okay. Done. Lincoln.
I am Ivoire,
I remember him.
and I get a black and a blue.
And which tavern would you like?
The one on the green. No. I will. I pretty much can take whatever I need, I think, ultimately. So I'll take the. I guess another purple. Well, I don't really want to take a purple. This would be probably safest. So I'll take the 2 greens, a blue and a red.
That's how it always works.
Always.
That's how it always works.
All right.
Ain't it the case?
I was like, please don't pick that one. Please don't pick the greens. I'm Oliver. Just plain old Oliver. I get 2 blacks, please. So,
Now what would you like instead?
I think I will take the double black, white, and blue, I guess.
I was moving towards it. Just
Read
felt
my
it.
mind. Thanks. It's like all game I couldn't get blacks. And
Right,
now
I
that's
really-
all I
got
have.
too
I had a
much,
bunch
yeah.
the last time, but I was struggling to get the black one.
Red and
as well.
green. And I will take.
Manhattan.
Oh no, this has wild on it.
They both do. Do you want a wild or a wild?
Oh, you're right. I'm getting one whether I like it or not.
Yes.
So I guess that I'll take. Yep. Done. You can have that one, Nikki. I'll take
She's done.
I'm done.
Oh.
I'm start player.
black, 2 whites, and a purple, and this goes away, and this goes away, and I have to take one of these. 2 coins. All right.
I'm converting. Here we go. Dun dun dun.
Okay.
Gonna be this first lady here.
Okay.
So I pay, let's see, well, that's recruiting. So I pay 2.
Okay.
Tuck. I go up in the red and I converted, so I get a white. Done.
Okay, I am going to spend a purple for the 3 white.
Yep. There you go.
And I am going to spend a white for the 2 provisions and a coin from here.
I will convert for a red, white, and black. And my faith is at 10 with this guy, which gets me this guy. Done.
Oh, you got that one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
7. Yeah, I could have done it.
Were you at 10?
To fight. Fight.
Oh, you mean to fight?
Anyways, doesn't matter.
Oh, well, the fight, you need to be 11. Were you at 11?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
With this and that. Anyways, moving onward. Do I have, I see I have that one, so I want one with
That gets me a red monk, which I completely forgot about.
Is this points for if you have the
For every purple.
terrible purples?
For every purple card you have.
Well, where were those? I might have hung on to some of my sneakiness. Also, for this symbol, is that for everyone that you have converted
Everyone that's here.
or
Everyone that's
there?
here. Do you have 4 here?
Yes.
Oh, you need one more.
I know. That's what I'm working on.
It's exciting.
Okay. I will be fighting this guy then.
Okay.
So, fight is a green, a
Yeah.
white, and a red.
Yeah.
And
You have more than enough, I assume?
I am at 7 there, plus 4, so yes, for
Okay.
fighting.
Take an influence in blue, and a white meeple,
Okay.
and a provision. And do you get anything for fighting?
Yes, I get 1 red coin.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
All right, Lincoln.
I will trade for 3.
I'm gonna do this little guy. Spend a provision, and I will develop
I
and
get
get
you
a blue worker.
Yep.
Thank you. And then I think I will. I'm gonna do that. Go down here. Put her there.
All right, I will attack. I'm at 4 total, so this is the only one I can get. Well, I guess I could pay a coin, but I'm not gonna. That gets me a blue and one of these. A provision, and this goes face down here.
All right, I have to get rid of another one of my debts. So there's that and a coin
To flip it.
to flip it.
I am going to recruit, and I'll pay a coin for the Architect. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it this way.
You want to throw it away.
Yep. So I don't have to pay anything. Oh no, I do because it's 1 right there. So, not that I will be doing a lot of that.
But you get 2 coins.
I get 2 coins.
All right, there's 1,
Yeah.
and we trigger.
Yeah.
It's you, right?
It's me this time.
Okay, you
So
get
I
that.
lose 1.
Yep.
I get one
Oh.
of these.
Sorry. Here's your other. That's the way it works.
All right.
Oh no, because
No,
it
it
was
comes
2
out
red.
of the 8. Yeah, comes out of the 8. So put 7.
No, it comes out. It doesn't come out of the 8. It
Oh, it comes out of the bank.
comes out of the
then
bank.
We replenish.
If you
because
had a
it's bigger.
second action, it would come out of the 8.
So, I'm gonna do an absolve just because I haven't done it this whole game.
Yep.
Put these guys here. I need to spend $1. And then I will remember this. So I guess I'll just do the flip, right?
Sure.
Flip this, get rid of this, and bump this.
Yep.
I like that.
I'm gonna recruit, and I'm gonna throw this one away. Or not.
Get 2 white workers.
Yep. Done. End of turn.
Okay. I can't do everything, unfortunately. I don't have a blue, so I can't do that. I don't want to do wild, I'm afraid. Actually, it doesn't matter. You just refilled it.
Right.
I could get 2 purples and live another day.
Then you could garrison.
There's that.
Yeah.
So a card and a card.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nothing. And 2 coins.
From there.
Oh, thank you. You're right.
I'm going to absolve. And I have enough, even though I'm only at 2,
Okay.
to place this.
Nice.
I will take a bump in that.
Yep.
Plus, I get a bump in that
Yep.
for that.
Nice. And you get rid of a purple card.
Yep.
Oh, I attacked, and I'm supposed to get 2 silver for that. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. I need food, but there doesn't seem to be an efficient way to get it. Ooh, not having greens is killing me this round.
Do these count against at the end of the game?
Nope.
Okay.
And it'll count in your favor if you convert one of those.
Right?
I'm gonna pray. And I pray for free. Because I'm Oliver. And I'll clear this off. Oh. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
All right. I'm going to trade for 3 coins. Done.
Okay. So I'm garrisoning. So I can flip that.
Because you can get to there, right?
Yeah, I can
nice.
get to that with white and 2 purples.
Nice.
So,
Cost of provision.
provision.
Yep.
So that goes on the flip.
Yep.
And I flip that, and I go up 1.
Yep. Which is also a point. Victory point.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I had an idea of what... Oh, I was going to develop. I know I need something here.
Well, lift
let's
up
do
your
that one.
lift up your develop and see what you're getting.
A red.
Yeah, you're getting a red.
Just do the red just in case.
There you go.
Cost 4.
Yep.
And I'm going to absolve again, probably. Okay.
I'm gonna absolve. Let me make sure I want to do this. Yeah, I will absolve. So I spend 2 coins. I have 2 influence. And this will bump up 1. And then I think I'm going to go for... Go for another bump here. This doesn't sound bad. That'll be 2 points. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go here and just do another bump here.
Okay.
And wait. Yep, nothing.
I'm gonna hunt. That gets me 3 of these done.
And I pass.
Okay. Commission cost me. Oh, I don't have any goods. I don't have any food. I need to do that. So I have to hunt.
For 3.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
And
Oops, I'm here.
I'm going to conspire.
Cost 2 coins.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought the praying cost 2 coins. My bad. Draw a
Oh,
card.
you scared me.
Sorry. Draw a
I
card.
was like, I don't have 2 coins.
Nope.
I get
Yeah.
2 coins
All
now.
right.
Okay, thanks. Whew.
I pass.
Nikki passed. Okay.
I had passed
On
previously.
passing. I needed food to specifically put out the commission, right? Which is that?
Correct.
Is that even
Yes.
something I need to do? I don't think it is.
Oh boy, I did that a couple
Okay,
times.
so
too.
I'm going to pray.
All right.
That's going to cost 2 coins.
Yep.
I'm going to get rid of the absolve.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay.
And my plan. Oh yeah, I needed to get food, so I'm going to send this red guy
For 1?
hunting for 1.
Nice. Back to you, Lincoln.
I'm going to absolve.
Okay.
What should I do? This is this.
Yep, that's cool.
Goodness gracious. Really don't know what to do here.
2 provisions is a victory point for you.
It is?
Yeah, because
Yes.
right now you have...
Oh, I have 1, 3. No, I
You're
think-
short
oh,
1
you're
coin.
short.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that then.
There you go.
I meant to just do a double hunt with this guy because I forgot I don't have enough influence to fortify.
On the last turn you made.
Yeah,
All right.
on my previous turn, so I'll just take
So that
2
would have been...
more.
So for this
and
turn, you're
I'm
basically
passed.
passing, and
Yeah,
it goes back to you,
yeah.
Lincoln.
Okay. I think I'm done.
It's, hang on.
There's got to be something.
Conspire. You might get 2 coins.
Oh. Okay.
That's interesting. In theory, you can convert a purple guy to a purple guy.
Yeah.
2 coins is a point if it's 2 coins.
Hey.
Hey! Take 2 coins.
Nice.
That's cool.
Nice.
Okay, and then I pass.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
Now,
gonna
how
clear
do we
these
do
away.
this?
Yeah, I hope there's a score pad.
all right.
No
Hey,
kidding.
guess what? There isn't.
All right.
And there's not a score track either. So, should we get something to write with and do it that way?
You may want to, 'cause there are a lot of
I would agree.
different things.
Yeah.
I would agree. All right.
I have a score pad.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay. Let's do Nikki. And let's do this. We'll just do everything one at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, so from just your points here on your 3 tracks.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. 6 times 3?
18.
Is that what
Yep.
it is?
Yep.
Okay.
Lincoln.
So I have 27.
Okay.
Woo!
Candice.
And then I have 17, 13, 3, 16, 17.
17. And I have 20 on the nose. Okay, Nikki.
Yes, sir.
I want your on the board points from any of these that have gone. All right. So
That
none.
would be 0?
That would be 0. Lincoln.
13.
Okay. Candice.
10.
And I have 15. Okay. Walls. Nothing for me. Nope.
No.
Nope.
None.
4.
4 for Candice. Okay. All right. Let's do bonus points down here. So I get a point for every 2 of these. So 1, 2, 3 points for me. That's it for that. All right. Here we go.
So, a point for every 2. I only got a set.
So that's one. I'm going to
one.
keep track over here. Yeah.
Then I got 3 of these.
Okay, so this mercenary is worth a point, plus a point for each other mercenary.
Okay.
So these are all worth 3. So 3, 6, 9. So
Okay.
that's 9 more. That's 10 total.
Right.
And then a point for every...
Which I've got. Not that person, but 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice. So 14 points for Nikki's bonus cards. All right, Lincoln.
I get 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is it because I didn't attack anybody.
Okay. And Candice.
I get, for the garrisons, so there were 7 here. So I get 3 on that, and then 2, 4, 6, 3 on this, on the developments.
So 6 total?
Yes.
Okay. Did anyone attack 5 people?
Yes, I
That's
did.
worth-
Oh, cool.
It's
That's
only
worth
4 points.
4 points?
Unfortunately.
You didn't do the other 2, correct?
I did not.
All right, Lincoln.
Ooh.
I just get the 6.
4. 6 for that. Candice.
And I get the 6 as well.
And I get the 8. And finally, leftover money and stuff.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I like it. Just got it all done.
And don't forget about these 2.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Do them separate.
So I have 4 for that, including
Okay.
that banner.
Oh, I
4.
didn't
He has
count
5
those.
more.
So
Well,
it's
I'm just
5.
I'm just doing the money now. I'll
so
do
then
it.
it's
Money.
just 3, Dave.
3. Okay.
And then 2 for me.
2,
Whoa.
2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then finally, debt or not debt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 points for Nikki,
1.
1 for Lincoln,
1 for Candice.
and 2 for me. I'm pretty sure that's everything. Let me add it up. All right, so the final scores are Candice with 40, Nikki with 46, I had 53, and Lincoln had 60.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, you were doing good. You had a good thing going with the. We'll get to that in a second. Nikki, what'd you think?
Sure. I enjoyed the game. I didn't think I would. It was kind of clunky at the start. But I think not being able to get to these yellow banner numbers on the board probably hurt me. But I was focusing on getting the bad guys
Right.
and converting, because I had put a development in there and I wanted to use it.
What'd you think, Link?
Oh, I think it's neat. I like. I've only played a couple of these. I mean, this is a different series, but of the Garfield games, but they're pretty neat. It is a lot of little. All these kinds of games where there's games where there's lots of little bits that you could overlook. It's kind of rough.
Right.
But it's pretty awesome, and the system's cool. I mean, it isn't entirely solitaire, right?
Yeah.
There is some. I mean, especially with these things where you're claiming stuff. There is a little bit of that, but not a terrible amount. But it's not awful. I mean, this is where it was rough. The drawing of the taverns was sometimes a drag, right? You just couldn't get what you wanted. I feel bad taking those green too, because I was just I didn't want another purple. I figured
Right.
that the reckoning was coming, and I didn't want to get hit with it because if it came at the end of the game, it would be bad.
Right.
Yeah, and I think I overlooked the fact that I did not have enough influence. So I really like it. I think it's just a lot to keep track of, especially when you start recruiting and you have these actions and just remembering, like, oh, if I fortify, I need to spend influence. And
the amount of things that, we probably caught 80% of the mistakes we made this game.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just, it's tough. And most of this is trackable, but the fact that I threw away a card for a bump means that it's not 100% trackable.
Sure.
You can't count all of
Well,
those
I'm
things.
glad I
and
remembered
go,
the one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that at least
Black one.
it's there on the board. It's
Right.
just hard to remember because it's covered. What's interesting to me, right, is the three of us did this for the most part, right? Sort of like a focus on one thing, and like I ignored this till the very end. And Nikki is sort of dead center, and I don't
Yep.
know if that was maybe also part of it, but I don't know.
Well, I was just gonna say, I think that messed me up too at the end, just making that mistake and forgetting about the influence, because I was anticipating bumping this up
Right.
to the next level, and I lost some points there. I don't know if I did a little too much. I was trying
Yeah.
to focus a little.
Well, first time, especially for trying to remember everything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, you caught a bunch of stuff that I missed, which was
Right.
great.
Yeah, I was trying to help. I mean, it's a lot of little things, and I even myself, I wasn't catching everything each turn. These are actually kind of hard to remember, and you should get good at them. You
Right.
should. The problem was this was the only one I consistently did, right?
Right.
That I was getting that because I went through the entire track there and I got it relatively early.
Well, also, if you were playing this game in a non-videotaped environment,
Right.
there'd be no one to tell you, hey, you missed the thing where you missed the thing, right?
Right.
And
your,
you would never know.
in your
Yeah.
own game, you would never know.
Right.
Maybe that would cost you the game, but you wouldn't
Yeah.
know that you cost yourself the game, and you
Right.
just forget it. And
Yeah.
I mean, I
Right.
don't want people to do that.
Right.
No
Yeah.
one wants to do that, but
One thing I did think about when I was playing was most of these games where you're doing a bunch of different things, you eventually focus on a path. This one was interesting to me. I don't know if this happened to other people. My path usually in games like this becomes pretty clear after turn 1 or 2.
Right.
In this game, I didn't think it was very clear till like turn 3 or 4,
right.
which was different.
And do you think that's the game or the fact that you're playing it for the first time?
I think it was the game because you don't start out with anything except your stack of cards, and everybody's stack of cards are the
Right.
same, and then everything else that's out on the board is up
Yeah.
for anybody to grab. Instead of where games like this, maybe you will get a secret
Objective or something, yeah.
that pretty much tells you what direction you want to go for the game. So that was interesting that this one, for me anyway,
Right.
it wasn't obvious until like turn 3 or 4.
That's part of what these are, in
Yeah.
a way, right?
Yeah.
And of the four of us, I blundered into a path at the beginning, right?
Right.
By
Yeah.
starting with one of those cards, having another one come up, and I just thought, well, if I take that, that will just push me in a direction, and then I don't have to worry about thinking, what are the 9 things I'm going to do? I'm just going to do this. And in fact, on the last turn of the game, I really didn't have anything to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you're converting for that.
I converted
saw that.
3 for points. I
Yeah.
converted for points.
I
I
still
got this
did.
for 3
Yeah,
points.
that was good.
But I realized, like, I thought, well, there's no place for me to place a garrison because I couldn't even get to here. I didn't even have 3, right?
Right.
Like, because I ignored that path.
There was a moment where I wish I would have prayed here, and I did something else, and I was like, should I take it back? And I was like, no, just,
Right.
accept it. But basically trying to take advantage of your paladins when you get to do stuff for free, if you can pray and then do it again on that same turn, I think is really beneficial. I did notice that I didn't really absolve until like the end, and I don't know if that's where I kind of fell behind point wise,
Right.
maybe a little, because you're getting these extra benefits.
Well,
it's hard because it is.
I
It's
don't
like
think
there's
so.
so much happening. I like that you have all these choices.
Well, again, I got pushed. The monks, of course, gave me all this influence, and I'm
Yeah.
like, well, the influence is going to get, and this fed back to the monks, so it
Sure.
was sort of symbiotic. But I thought Lincoln, I think the main reasons that you were doing really well, better than the rest of us, was you went the very smart thing, which was you went over here and built your engine faster than us.
Right.
These developed things mean you spend fewer pawns. Lincoln was getting routinely 2 to 3 more turns than we got in the game.
Yeah.
Not just because he also ended up getting more of these pieces because he pulled them off and got them, but also because he was spending fewer
Yes.
of them.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yep.
both got to the point where you're doing a thing for one.
Yeah. And I think we both kind of started developing early, but I feel,
Right.
was there anything else where you had so many workers?
I was just using them efficiently.
Yeah, yeah.
You were doing
And I was
great.
taking
that's why
advantage of things like down here. as well, when I
Yeah,
could.
yeah, like these were big.
Well, those are the
Yeah.
things that saved me at the end because I couldn't.
Yeah.
I had dudes, but I couldn't. It's 1 to get like some of these goods, right?
Right.
2 and a 1 was pretty powerful, right?
Yeah.
It was interesting that those and this one, right? You know, that was a good deal there too, right?
Yeah.
Ultimately, it helped me out a lot to get rid of to spend non-colored ones to fulfill some of these obligations.
Right.
Absolutely.
It was painful to do that, right? You want to use the white ones as much as possible because it at least keeps you some variety, right?
Yeah.
That is the most real player interaction too in the game. Really,
Right.
is positioning here, trying to get to something here before you think someone's going to get to it, or get to a card. I just forgot these cards sometimes.
Yeah. I was
I
nervous.
was so focused, like on my board.
I was nervous that somebody was going to take this, and I probably could have developed before I converted, but I was like, I didn't want
Right.
to risk missing it because I was like, that's a couple points for me since I've, cleared my garrison track.
Right.
So what was this card? Was it another? Oh, it was another one of
What,
these guys
me?
for points at the end. Is that what you wanted?
Well, yeah, because I could have I could have doubled up on the pot,
Oh, yeah.
the absolve pots.
Got it. But it was only 1 point. That would only got you one more
I know,
point.
but I was dreaming that I was going to
And you're
get
going to absolve more.
at least one more, and it would have been 2 points.
My point is, I understand tempo-wise why you didn't do that one first.
Yeah,
It was the lesser.
it was the lesser.
The one you took instead was got you better stuff.
It did get me better stuff, and it bumped me up on the red track, which I needed to be able to get, because she was all the way at 10-11 at the end.
Right.
Well, cool, Dave. Thanks for teaching us.
You're welcome, Lincoln, and thank you for watching Game Night. Hey, have you subscribed to the Board Game Geek channel? Consider it if you haven't, or like us if you also haven't. And if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell to get notifications when we put stuff up.